could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy.
What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? Welcome to the hot seat. It's a little glitchy, I see right here. Let me see right here. Let me double check. Let me do a double check really quick. Okay. Let me do a double check really quick. Let me do a double check really quick. All right. I should be all right. I should be all right. I should be all right. I want to welcome everyone to the hot seat. This is, first of all, people, brand new podcast. This is episode number 2. Okay. This is episode, let me get that right. Episode number 2 in the books. We got a great one today. A great one today. We're gonna get to some serious things first before this starts. I want to thank everyone that watches Hot Facts and enjoys the entertainment. They enjoy the real facts. They enjoy everything that goes in. They enjoy everything. I want to make sure that today, before I start this episode of the hot seat, I'm gonna throw my banner up here. This is a real life moment right here that I'm gonna put up here, and I want people to pay attention to. I got the Meaty Mama's handle right here. She is someone in the gig space, gig content creator. We all know I'm the news, and I make sure I watch everything. And when something really gets me, I gotta talk about it because it's news, and we're gonna do this first to get it out of the way, so that we can go ahead and give you guys the show of today. Because I'm gonna give you the rundown and everything. We got Cut to the Chase TV and a whole lot of things. The Meaty Mama has an autistic son who is in the hospital and gonna be in there for a good period of time. I have experience with that. Their son may have to get a conduit, heart valve. They're going through things with check-in. There's a mitral valve prolapse and all type of things. I myself have a mitral valve prolapse. Left side of my heart is oversized. I was born with a kidney disease. It's not curable. Outside of that, I have a son that has passed away. Robert John Reese III, Trey Reese. Okay. My son had 6 heart catheterizations and 4 open heart surgeries. First surgery, they have to first of all, truncus arteriosus, 1 main valve. So the heart has 4 chambers, 1, 2, 3, 4. He had 1, 2, 1 large trunk here. They have to create and get a valve from a pig to make it so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, so the flow goes right. They have to seal the middle of his heart. There was a gap in the middle there that made the oxidated blood mix with the unoxidated blood. Do that. He had a hole in his heart. They had to repair, and his ventricles from opening and closing, they were leaking fluid in, and so everything was bad. So my son almost died when he was born. He went straight to the Chalk Hospital, ER, everything. I lived in the hospital for a good period of time by way of the Ronald McDonald's house. So if Meaty Mama, if you are by way of the Ronald McDonald's house, do go ahead and get there. You get everything there. They have the breakfast, the lunch, the dinner. Hospital, you do that. The shuttles there and back. You get all that stuff going there. They do that for you as a parent because your child is there. While I was personal training my clients, one of my clients was actually there with their group, and coincidentally, we woke up and my client was helping serve us breakfast with everybody else that was there, with everything else that went wrong. And he's going through all this stuff and wondering if they're going to have to do uh, a, a a valve replacement and everything. My son had to go through many of those. Trey Reese had to go through many of those. So before we get this, I did send her a comment in her latest video and leave her a comment to say, please watch. You are not alone. Now, people, my son, Trey Reese, has passed away. Okay, has passed away, which this gig space and what we do here has helped me a whole lot because that was my therapy while I had to go through everything with my son. The pandemic and everything with the COVID and all that stuff, my son was a victim of all of that. Okay, my son was. Okay, so for Meaty Mama, before we get into the hot seat, because people, we got to keep real, and let's keep what we got to do separate from what real is. I understand my son Trey, Robert Reese III, DeGeorge syndrome, form of autism, okay? Truncus arteriosus, had everything. We have to go through the replacements, the valve, everything you are doing. My wife's been teary-eyed watching it because she's having flashbacks, which made me have to go back. I'm like, oh, what? So it brought me to where I had to go ahead and, know what? I have to. So, Meaty Mama, I'm gonna go ahead and play something for you right now. Then I'm gonna go ahead and speak a little bit after. People, just hang tight.
Yeah.
Haha. All right.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Let me know.
Okay. Hey, buddy. Babe, look. All right, Trey. Day 4. Mm-hmm.
So, Meaty Mama, you are not alone. I had to sit for, you have to be there early in the morning and make sure we slept in the hospital room so many times before the McDonald's house was there. Got to make sure you were there for the rounds, going through every going by every room. I've been in the ICU. I've been in the PICU. I've been all over. I've witnessed it all. So I just want to let you know that go ahead, be strong. Make sure, just make sure, there's other families out there. Make sure you talk to the other families because a lot of you being able to be comfortable. And believe me, look, let me tell you what my life schedule was. While my son is in the hospital, because I was a personal trainer, there is no family leave of absence to where you get paid. My family leave of absence was unpaid because I am a contractor and it's based upon my clients. So I literally, while my son was going through everything, having to wake up, get no sleep, maybe 2 hours of sleep every day out of 24 hours, rounds, do everything, gym, train my clients at the gym, go straight back to the hospital. Okay, all the way until it's time for my next shift, go all the way back, do all of that before the McDonald's house was set all the way up to do that to come back and do that. Also, I have another son, and while his sister was in one ICU room on one floor, his brother was on the next floor. So my son was going from ICUs to ICUs, not knowing which one of his siblings were gonna make it. Okay, so with that being said, a lot of you guys out there are all up here, and you guys make up a lot of things. One thing you will not make up about hot facts: we got to stick together. And in a time like this, I know that someone is going through what I had to go through, my family had to go through. It is what it is. Outside of that, go ahead and do whatever you do for work. Go ahead and get yours. Don't care about what nobody say. If there's something out there for you to go ahead to watch to make sure that you can get at least a peace of mind, go ahead and watch that. If it helps you, it helps you, no matter what nobody else says out there. Get it in for you. Make sure you are doing good. And if everybody out there can please go to the Meaty Mama, type in her channel, go to her channel, send her some good love. Because I think from the last video, I think they may be in there for 6 to 8 weeks. I am accustomed to being at the hospital for 3 months at a time, living at the hospital in the Ronald McDonald's house because of my son. And I have to grow up like that with myself, and my family did that for me because of what I have going on. Still to this day. Exercise, staying healthy, works out. Big shout out to Dr. Gates, Dr. Weiner, the whole staff at Chalk. Dr. Gates is the surgeon who invented the truncus arteriosus surgery. My son was going to be the oldest living person from what they did to make sure it was right. Big shout out to them. They did a great job. But the COVID, the virus, the H1N1, all that stuff for the end of that. And I saw 9 kids, and I saw 9 kids in like 13 days pass away in front of me doing a thing because of all of that. So go ahead and give some love to the meaty mama. And big shout out, you are not here alone. I have everything you were saying. I went through the exact same thing, people. And one thing for sure, this gig job really allows you to have the time to where you can make some money, then go back. All right, they say that they're going to do tests at this time. Here's what you're going to do. Go out, do a couple orders, clear your mind, make that money, get back inside there, because you never know what insurance won't cover until you're hit when they say, well, you need this, and they put that paper in your face and they say, well, we can't do this because of that. But thanks to CCS, my son had the things that he needed because of CCS. Meaty Mama, look into CCS, whatever CCS is in other states, look into CCS, because when there's something that happens that's an anomaly, they have something there to help the parents. And then there's all type of vouchers and stuff like that. My aunts are social workers. They put us in that same game. So to let us know while we were there what to do and everything else. So while your son is going through the heart problems and everything else, and you may be there for a while, let me tell you guys this: when it comes to a heart valve, okay, they have to use a conduit. It's called a conduit. It's a valve, okay? And they use it from a pig because the pig can work with the human. They do that. The virus, the COVID and everything, that how it got my son was when the conduit was going into place, the valve they had around that thing, the washer thing there, the virus was hiding in there to multiply and duplicate itself. The connection was great. So we had to worry about that, and that was one of the things that did happen. My son would have had one of his other surgeries. He would have been in junior high right now. He was in the first grade, kindergarten to be exact, going into the first grade, just had their Christmas thing and all the other stuff. And then he got it. And then bada boom, bada bing. That's what happened. So Meaty Mama, if you ever want to actually email me, send me a comment about, I feel like this, my wife can assist you with that because she's the mom part. I can only do the part of the man on how I was trying to be strong for everybody and still go through it. Luckily, my background with my kinesiology and my fitness and everything else that I went to school for, I was able to, help out my family with decoding the words and the verbiage and all that other stuff, but knowing how to take it in and then how to relay it into my family. So if you need some words of encouragement, things like that, my wife can help you out there. You're going through the exact same thing that we have to go through, and send some prayers out there. Somebody out there put her on a prayer list. If you hate hot facts, I don't care. You don't hate this. We're going through something that's real, and I lost my son due to this because you never know what's going to happen. So keep faith in God, Meaty Mama. You're not alone. And if you need something from my wife, you can go ahead. Muscle Dog, Emilia Reese, that's her. She'll make a comment probably in the comment section pretty soon. Go ahead, get her thing there, email her. You can go ahead and do all that. She can go ahead and give you some words. And if you need someone there, you got that. I'll always go out and put stuff out there like this because a lot of you guys don't know that when things are real, things are real. And you don't know all the tests, all the wake ups, all the papers you have to sign, everything else that goes on into a child who has people when the chromosomes are set all in there, the autistic kids and some who might be this and that. There's other syndromes and things that go on that a lot of you guys don't know about. And a lot of you guys make fun of people. A lot of you guys talk trash about people. And a lot of you guys don't really know what's going on. But we're going to keep that aside to keep that real. We're going to get into the hot seat right now. So without further ado, people, I'm going to do some station identification, and then we're going to get right into the hot seat. So let's go. Let me do this. You guys looking for the best barbecue in Moreno Valley? Go ahead, head on over and try some of this Reese's BBQ. 951-999-2615. Plate includes 3 ribs, 1 hot link, baked beans, potato salad, and white bread going down for $20. Great food, great prices, guarantee you come back for more. And it's all been blessed by God, people. Y'all come on down and let them know you're stopping by because of Hot Facts with Robert Reese. If you mention my name, people, you get a discount on me. See you guys soon. Come get this barbecue. It is mighty, mighty tasty. All right now, y'all. Reese's BBQ. Make sure you go ahead and get you some of that Reese's BBQ. But I'll tell you this. We got a great hot seat, people. You guys see the thumbnail up there. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know that nope, not gonna do it. You gotta wait a little bit. Not gonna do it. You gotta wait. We're gonna go through the whole thing. As you see, we got the hot seat. This is episode number 2. You see the title there, Rev losing it with a question mark. We're gonna get into that. Dashing Trader, people, has hurt some feelings. He's ruffled feathers from grown ass men. We're gonna get into that. Outside of that, we're going to get into, first of all, there is an issue with drivers and doing what we do. We're going to get into that. People, SpaceX just went off. We're going to get into that. We got in Mississippi, we got 6 cops who they're on the hot seat. We got that. We're going to talk about a case that who really won out of the case. We're going to get into all of this stuff right here on the hot seat. We got a very, 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 very great show. It is going to be very, very great. And you all see the Rev is up there. Yes, the Rev is up there. And I would like to let you guys know I am going to start off with the Rev right after this. Now, the Rev was like, the news is not welcome here and all this other stuff. Well, let's do the prelude into what I'm going to do. The Rev said the news is not welcome here. He told you guys that I slandered his name. I defamated his character. And no one's seen anything. No one has seen any of that. So no one has seen any of that. So that has never happened. That has never happened. He said the news is not welcome here. It's made for this and made for that. Funny how the news was the news, but when you can appear in the news, it's not made. It's not made. I'm probably going to be going through a terrible section. You're going to the same guy's house. Okay, this is probably going to be a terrible section here, people, where the connection does out. I'm going up on a private road right here. We're going to have to get through this. Yeah. So we're going to get into if it's really news. And I know that I hear this from people. Is it really news? Why this? Why that? We're going to get into that first. Is it really news? And I'm going to go ahead by starting with Cut to the Chase TV. He will be the first person. Oh, look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit. This day, private road, they go order food. You think you go around? Go around. Go around. Go around. Go around. Go around. They ordering food and yeah, go. Yeah, just go. Just go. Don't stop him from doing his work. Somebody paid him to get the work done. Oh, but you got to go this way to this street, huh? Oh no, you can go right here and then right and then blocked the whole way. People, he blocked the whole way. But I'm going to go into a area right here that is going to be serious reception breakage. So we're going to go into a quick break, then go into this hot seat and go into getting gone down with the nitty gritty with everything.
Check out Mike Drop Beat on BPQ. First of all, just hopped on to the Hot Crew. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for your support. If you are in the rideshare game, you want to know the best information out there, period, hands down. Hop in, check out Mike Drop BBQ. It's a cookout. Grab your plate, sit down, take it in. Raise your hand. Ain't nobody stupid here. We trying to make sure we maximize all day, every day, even twice on Sunday. You also get the best information on cleaning your vehicle, the best kits, auto care, everything. He goes over everything. He is for the people. That is who he is. Jeff, aka Mike Drop BBQ. Go ahead and check him out. Yes, sir. Get that in, sir. We are at the Fast Strip, people. We have another local hot facts with Robert Reese. What makes you stop here at the Fast Strip?
Cheap gas.
Now, is this the cheapest gas around?
Yes, it is. I checked the Gas Buddy. This is the place that you go if you want your cheap gas.
Now, check this out. You said Gas Buddy. Please explain that. I know what it is. For people that don't know, let them know what Gas Buddy is.
It's a website where you go on and check out the prices for the gasoline and lowest in your area.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yo. Hey, hot facts with Robert Reese, man. This your boy Dash Bandicoot tapping in with you, brother. Hey, I'm right here on a break in my dash right now, getting busy, but I figured I'd tap in before I eat some grub real quick. But yo, man, I like your channel, like what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we share some of the same ideas as far as like how to navigate this gig market. So just tapping in, showing love, man. I seen your comment. Finally got a chance to hit you, bro. Whenever you get a chance back, man, just holler, man, for sure, man. Love, bro. Be safe.
What's up, guys? You're watching Hot Facts with my dad, Robert Reese.
Facts with Robert Reese.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Man, I'm with Hot Facts, man, with my boy Robert Reed, man. It's past the dark, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Get them facts.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You are watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
What's up, y'all? We watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Me out, check, check me out, check me out, check, check me out, check me out, check, check me out, check, check, check me out, check, check, check me out, check me out, check, check me out, check me out, check, check.
All right now, we are about to get right up into this. We got it good right now. There's a lot of people out there, from Real Talk with Roy, from Pedro acknowledging and everything, from even other communities when they say, man, that's news. Why do they do it like that? And I just want to give a big shout out to Cut to the Chase TV. 1,000 subscribers, one of the best channels as far as the real side of the hip hop scene when it comes to the news, what's going on with the whole culture there. And people, there's a lot of people who do news like me. Is this. All right. I'm going to show you guys, okay, what I do. And when you guys ask, is it news or is it not? I'm going to show you guys right now, and we're going to get into it because the Revolution said, and those of you who know who the Rev is, you'll catch up as we go. The Rev was like, the news is not welcome to people, and I didn't do nothing wrong to him. Highlighted my comments yesterday. I made this live stream on like Monday, It's been up all week, and or Tuesday, whenever it was, but it's been up. And I want you guys to also know this, that when you are working with someone and there's something that you have in as an unwritten rule that, like on the boardroom, never featured them in an episode because I didn't want the hoopla and all the people talking bad and trolls to come on out because of, but he's done his fair share of arguments, calling people out and everything on Hot Facts, which makes people know that he has another side. He's done all that there. So when you are protected from being put in the news on even something to just show what your channel is doing as far as numbers, so that no one goes at you and you say thank you for that. Well, when you cut ties, then you are no longer a part of that. So which means that you are part of the regular news like everybody else. I know Real Talk with Roy is probably excited about this, but we're going to get you guys into why what I do is news. Now, there is a story that I was going to cover in another community that I chose not to do because I have family members on both sides of the coin, but Cut to the Chase TV is covering it. And by what is going on, he's giving you how I'm going to do the hot seat, and that's how I give my news anyway. We are out there. When there's 1, there's 10. When there's 10, there's 100. We do news our way, okay? And I'm going to get into it right now. Let's go ahead and show you what type of news I do, and I also do other news on top of this. Let's show you why what I do is not fake. Over 100K subs also and everything else here.
Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Now, this individual, all right, you work hard on YouTube, Pedro. You work hard every day.
He's working harder than I am.
I was going to say that. Thank you. This man is doing videos, shorts, and he's doing an hour-long live stream 5 days a week. You're not even doing that.
Yeah, no. Listen, me and Robert, Hannibal, we've talked a few times. I had him on the channel. We have each other's number, and we've chopped it up. And we have a lot of similarities, and we have a lot of differences. We have core things that we're very, like, I do not believe in some of the things he says, and he goes the same way with me. But there's a mutual respect there, which I really like. Yeah. And I really respect his grind and his hustle. He reminds me of myself because he's betting on himself. He's, if you watch his intro clips, I'm sure you've seen it. I imagine Robert's going to places saying, "Hey man, I got a channel. Would you subscribe?" And he's like, "Hey, would you say that you watch Hot Facts with Robert Reese?" And they don't. But he's giving that. He's about that community, and he's building up.
He's going pretty fast. Like I see the subs moving, and I don't agree with. I mean, we're giving him props to also like, some of the things. It's fine. He has their own method, right? Like, take the first order of the day. Nah, dude, I'm not doing that. But I appreciate his grind, his hustle. He's engaging in the camera. He's really putting everything into this, and I just want to give him his flowers right now. I know I'm gonna talk to him with Steve Rideshare Rodeo in a live stream tomorrow. Subscribe, I check him out. He gives me like that daily, like, okay, is he on? All right, cool. Like, it's normal. Like, I watch you, Flex, and now it's Robert Reese. Like, if one of you guys don't upload, I'm like, okay, is everything all right? If Flex is not uploaded, what's going on? Why he's not streaming right?
Boy, Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Now, we all see the video of Brick Baby crashing out on No Jumper. He was crying, had his fist balled up, threatened to kill people, even tried to attack the security guard. And once that clip hit the internet, we all gave caution to No Jumper. We all said, somebody go get killed at No Jumper, or somebody go get their ass whipped. Well, it looked like it happened sooner than later because sources are claiming that Brick Baby got his ass choked out by DW Flame brother for dissing they hood. Now, we all see Brick Baby on camera. He was yelling, he was screaming, he talking about how big of a crip he was, but they say as soon as he walked off camera, DW Flame brother was waiting on him and had him in a mean-ass chokehold. Had him all against the wall, shirt all over his head. Brick Baby was apologizing, Brick Baby was scared, and I can believe that. Because I'm looking at Brick Baby's stature. When he yelling and screaming, that don't look like a nigga that'll scare me. Now, I know he might be good with that strap. Now, I know he might be good with that Glock work. But I feel like I can take Brick Baby. So you can imagine he ain't got no pistol on him and no jumper. He walks off the set. And DW Flame is a big nigga. So I'm assuming his brother is a bigger nigga, right? So he had Brick Baby, and Brick Baby had no choice but to apologize. And let me just say this between Brick Baby and DW Flame. That ship has sailed. You guys ain't gonna never be able to be cool. Brick Baby, you might have good intentions about DW Flame. DW Flame, you might have good intentions about Brick Baby. But the streets won't let y'all coexist. The streets ain't gonna let y'all be cool because too much stuff to happen. You gotta see how DW Flame feel. I can imagine how he feel about Brick Baby. Somebody talking behind your back. Somebody calling you an off-brand gangster. That's highly disrespectful. And I know how DW Flame feel. Because I went through the same thing with a chick. I was with a female. I thought the relationship was good. We going out. I'm doing stuff around the house. I thought I was a hellified nigga. Up until I went through her phone and she was telling all her homegirls how much she hated me. How much she hated being with me. Cut don't do this. Cut junkie. He don't clean up after himself.
Now, you guys are like, why did Reese just play that? Well, whenever I hear, and this goes into, I'll go ahead and do it like this. Whenever I hear like other channels, I'll say a name like Real Talk with Roy or Pedro or anybody that says it's fake news, people have different approaches with how they present their news. Obviously, I have a style that is very similar to this. That's what we do. We fill our words. We get fully involved in everything that is going on. We give you a story. We let you know why it is that we put it together like that. We make you feel the words. We make you do everything and feel everything that there is. So when we hear people say, well, is that news or is it not? Because of how I am delivering the news, the information that is going through does not make it fake news. So Hot Facts is on the hot seat. You guys all say it. Fake news, fake trash, fake what Hot Facts. If I'm giving you all of the real information that goes into whatever is going on, it's real news. And my delivery is my delivery. And that's how I do my delivery. If you like my delivery, oh well. If you don't like my delivery, oh well. It is like that. So when people get put in that situation on what it is, they feel a certain way. They feel a major certain way, much like the DoorDash revolution. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. Since Hot Facts with Robert Reese is real news, let's just go ahead right into it and get on with the Rev right now. The Rev. Is he losing it? People, we are all in a hot seat, and I do this live. Nothing written down. I do have this in case. Where's my pencil? In case I have to write in notes, in case I do see something. All this is, my titles are there, my topics are there, and I'm going to get right into it. Has the DoorDash revolution lost it? Is he losing it? We all been watching his channel, just giving out wrenches to everyone to try to protect his channel, going at trolls for no reason, thinking random people are trolling him when they are not doing that. He's doing all of that stuff, okay? More importantly, I don't know what it is, but he feels that he is the best man of all time. So the Rev is on the hot seat. Now, before the Rev would not have been on the hot seat with his take on everything because he was under the guard of Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I made sure that did not go out so he can grow his channel so it would not put any stumbles in the middle of the way. But anyone can be on the hot seat. I'm on the hot seat every day. I'm in the news for good, bad, this, that. They were talking about me on Hector's GigiCon. Mom, what's her name? Yeah, Hector, tell him this and this and that. I ain't even said one word, but they just love to say it. And I'll get into how that is because that goes into Dashing Trader. I feel a certain way about someone like that, just a certain way. Okay. But once you are eligible for the news, the hot seat is here for, it's not gig work, it's politics, it's debunking any bogus statements and bringing out fake news. And we got to figure out, why is someone saying what they are saying? Because if we don't talk about it, how will we know? So we're going to go ahead and get into it right now. Okay. Let me go ahead and hit this right here. Now, I want you guys to know, and I don't even know why the Revolution did this. It made him, I don't even know why he did this. He did a live stream saying that I defamed this character, I slandered him, and there was a question that was asked to him, because this is the live stream that I'm going to do. I did not do a live stream or a video before, and then he responded to it and said that I did all this stuff when I'm doing it live right now. So what he did was say things before I even was going to do my thing, and then say, we need you out. And first of all, let's go ahead and just get right to the chase. Why would I ever stop doing content for a whole year? I'm still in, I just started phase 2. Why would I stop a part of my business on what I'm doing for whatever? I've been on your ride-alongs with everybody else. We've all been showing our numbers, doing everything. You know how much I can make here. I interviewed Sam Lee. I talk about it all the time. I'm not doing a challenge saying I won't do content for a year and then you won't do any gig after DoorDash. Why would I even say something that sounds that stupid? First of all, let's go ahead and get this straight. I found out about that by watching it. I just clicked on, and that's happened to be right when I clicked on. Why would I tell you not to do what you do to make money? That makes no sense. Why would I stop you for that for good? You won't do gig work for good. This ain't the WWE. I'm not I'm not bumper no bumper TV. I'm not Pedro. I'm not doing no challenges. I put all my numbers up, all the stats up all this time. It goes on to this day when showing you the cash tips and showing all this. So I do it all the time. So I am not going to do no March Madness challenge. I didn't do it when you had the first one. I'm not going to do the second one. So everything you said when you did your thing, you just made all that stuff up because I'm doing the live stream right now live. So how could you talk about something that I never said? And we'll get into that right now, because there is a Jose Alvarez that asked the Revolution a serious question while he was saying that I can't come around and I can't use his thumbnail. If I use his thumbnail, then I can't, because he's gonna get me with a copyright strike or something for using a thumbnail. It's fair use. I do what I do. I do it with all the videos. When you were on the other side of me doing the content and you speaking on it, it was all the way good. But now it's not all the way good. Secondly, people, every clip that I am showing you to further advance the content creation of people who have to keep up with what I'm doing, I created my own clips for its original content to go into my news clips here that I'm presenting my own news, so that I created these, so it's even all fair use, and even on how I'm going to be giving the description on what's going on. It's all fair use, and these clips that I'm showing you guys are not videos that I'm putting up as videos on YouTube or on anywhere else. They're only going to be used on the hot seat on the show when I'm going to be doing these. So every clip you're going to be watching, I edited up, which means I sped up all the speeds to at least 1.2. With the DoorDash Revolution, I went to 1.5, and it still sounds like normal speed. I put music, everything else there, so even my clips is my own content that I'm not putting up as regular videos. They're just going up for the show. So we're going to go ahead and get into those right now. So we're going to start off with the first question, and we're going to see, is the Rev losing it? Because right now, you're on the hot seat. That challenge was so, I don't even know why. And I found out. And then he said there's going to be rules to see how you go in and speak to people, like, and do your customer service. Then he said to get subscribers by your people. I told you guys, they were telling me that me getting subscribers on the street don't count for YouTube because they don't watch your channel. And my goal is to get 5 subscribers every day. So why would I do something that I already do? I'm like, the challenge makes no sense. I never heard of it. He put it up all by himself, and I'm not doing it. Okay? And I am not doing it. That makes no sense. And I don't think anyone will do that. And we're gonna get losing here. Let me see. It is right here. This is the question that Jose Alvarez asked. Watch this.
Jose Alvarez, I'm looking for the video where he's saying all of this. Which one is it? I see he has a live stream set today. Are you speaking before he does or what? That's a good question. That's a good question. No, I'm not going to speak. This is not speaking before he was speaking. It's because I probably seen the same thing you saw. See, he need to be relevant. That's why he's doing it. See, they know that I used to be their cash ticket. That's what they know. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. The Rev was my cash cow. Oh my, what cash cow? My man didn't use any of the equipment, didn't use any of the studio or anything. As you see, I'm not, you know what? Hot seat, hot seat, hot seat. I'm not playing the music from a phone. All these are clips in a studio that you could have learned how to use yourself. So, first of all. Second of all, you did speak before my live because I'm doing a live now, and you don't know what you're talking about. So, people, the first thing I'm talking about is this is why he was on the hot seat. That stuff that I just showed was what he did this morning. This is originally why he's on the hot seat. The Revolution's on the hot seat because he issued a challenge to the whole entire Gig Wars team. But then he says it's only if he gets the LOP large order program, but he gets catering anyway, so why would he need the LOP? But he says if he gets LOP, he'll do a study of what he already did before of the March Madness to make the money that he said he made. But he wants to go through that before he issues a challenge to the whole entire team. But the entire team only has 3 hours to use one app. But even if they say that they're going to say, like, I want to do it, he's going to turn them down and they cannot do the contest. So right now, on the hot seat, he was on a hot seat for this statement. How are you going to challenge a whole team and then say you're not going to give them a chance to do it, and then you make up all the rules and everything? If you think I'm lying, people, and he said someone send them a message that I'm saying this. This is the official message from the official news channel of the Gig World. The official message. Nobody else has told them anything. This is the official message. So I'm doing what you said. So slandering your name and defamating your character is false because I'm doing exactly what you said in your own videos. So now, people, let's go ahead and watch. Let's go ahead and watch this first thing.
Well, is it true that you issue out a challenge with Gig Wars official? I put it out there, but the deal hasn't been signed yet. They laughed at me and said, well, we make $6,000 in 3 days. They don't understand the tournament that I'm going to orchestrate. And when I said it's here today, y'all give them the message. So they're going to have to really use all the tools of their development team to do this one. I get that LOP program. Everybody listen clearly. I will represent the city of Memphis. I'm not going to ask no drivers from here to participate. No. I get approved for the LOP. Your boy, the DoorDash Revolution, will do a $100 March Madness challenge. I'm going to test it myself in this new program. I succeed, then I will announce a challenge to Gig Wars official. This is how it's going to go. It's going to be me against her team. What they don't understand is y'all going to be limited to 3 hours. One app. That's the rules. So you won't be able to monthly out. You won't be able to make the $6,000 as a team during the weekend because you're going to be reduced to 3 hours. I want to see how good people really are. Just like I told him in my live stream. These people done turned me down not once, not twice, but 3 times. I'm not going to ask them. And then when they want to come on board, I'm telling them nope. When I get that LOP, ladies and gentlemen, I will challenge the team by myself. Not a rumor. But if I don't get the LOP, I'm not going to do it. Not with them. I'm still going to do the challenge, but not with them.
All right, people. So if you look at the thumbnail of this thing, it's a thumbnail. His picture's there. It says the DoorDash Revolution, and in the caption it says, "I challenge everyone." You heard him just say, "I'm going to challenge the whole team and the city of Memphis. I'm going to do it by myself." So I want to know, what am I slandering and what am I doing defamation of character? He's like Jose Alvarez said, "Are you speaking before he even speak?" Yes. This is why he's on the hot seat. He also said, people, that instead of doing the gig wars, doing the app, he wants to go ahead, create his own chat challenge. You guys can say you want to do it, but then you can't because I'll turn you down. And it's only for 3 hours and everything. This is actually, that was people. That's his. He, right after he was done saying that, he said, "People, go ahead and let them know I said this." So I am slandering his name by doing his wishes. So that's why I'm saying, has he lost it? Why would he challenge a whole team? Now, he said he has to get the LOP. So even if he gets an LOP and they use one app, and this is why, Pedro, I want to thank you for doing that challenge you did with GitGal, because during that challenge, she said that she had to sign in to Earn by Time and start taking all the orders to be able to make my money. So therefore, you guys, what you guys do is, you guys, what you guys, so what you guys do is, what you guys do as Top Dashers, Pedro, what you guys do is, in that challenge, she went in to Earn by Time and start taking everything to do your battle with you, which means that people, when they're doing content, they're really taking all the orders, and that's why they're getting the numbers that they get. So there it is. But thank you. But you just challenged the whole team. So if you challenge a whole team 3-on-1 and 3 people are on one in 1 hour, 3 people's numbers going in are going to be better than your numbers. But then you said that they turned you down not once, but twice, but 3 times. That when they do say yes, you're going to turn them down. So who are you challenging? That is why you were on the hot seat. So when you saw me put up the caption with you in there and it said, "I challenge everyone," because of what you said, you jumped the gun and did all this. He's defamating me, slander, don't use me in a thumbnail. I've used you in many thumbnails and there's been nothing. But when you're not rocking with hot facts, you feel like something bad's going to happen. No, these are your own words, and you are now eligible to get them. Who says you can't? You're getting them down too. Now you're also on the hot seat for this. And I'm so mad that you did this. And you said it today on your live stream. Once again, people, go ahead and check. Has Rev lost it? Have you lost it, Rev? You said, "I'm not going to do George like the ministers that hold the associate minister, like George is an associate minister to you in your pulpit. You said you want to train people and teach them according to what they're going to do, to lead them, to let them see what's real and what's not, and let them see it for itself." You said all of that. You also said that he was not here today because of obligations, this and that. He will do that. But then you also said that you're going to let him tell what he did over the weekend, and you answered for him without him letting him, so he can go right into the comments. So Rev, let's see, are you losing it? And people, he says I'm in a competition with him. I'm doing the exact same thing. I now have, this is my 4th podcast. I'm the first person with a docudrama series. I do the news also. I'm doing the exact same thing that I do with or without. He's the person that told me, "I'm glad you came because I wouldn't have did it without you. They told me to quit, but you came and I got some light and I can do it now." So now, since you said you got it, you're separated, you are no longer under the umbrella to get put in the hot seat or any news. So there you go. Same thing I do with myself. I'm in a hot seat every day. Everyone's in a hot seat. No, you cannot be excluded from what you say because you say it is what you say. That's not what it is. Now let's get into how people watch this now. George was on my live stream as a collaboration. We collaborated, George and I, on doing a video about cyberbullying and being documented, being doxxed. We were supposed to do this with the DoorDash Revolution. He refused to do it because of the information man, the guy whose hand he's holding. Okay, you're on the hot seat. He refused to. Now, while he refused to, George reached out again because we have to get it done, because it's something that is really dear to him and something happened to where we have to get it done. So we got it done. George was on my show to collaborate, so he has it also, so that he can have it, so that it's there to do the collaboration on a Friday. The Revolution says my co-host that is normally here on Fridays is not here. He had other obligations, but we ain't holding him back. He can do what he wants to do. Now let's go ahead and check this out. George is not a true, okay? Now, Revolution, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it like this. TFT is a co-host of mine, and I can show you where it says his name is there. And I don't know how he can't do it right now. He can sign in, and his role is co-host under the admin of HotFacts. My wife is on this account. You have to send George an email so he can accept to be a host. Unless you send that to him, he's not an actual co-host. He's only that name. So it could be like the who's trying to hold someone back by not giving them their just due to play in whenever they want to say things. We talked with you today, and you said, well, I'll let you talk, let me talk, even though you gave the him. You did all that. You want full control over some when you already have it. I'm not taking George. George Poke Smash, he supports almost every channel in the gig space that he sees that he should support. I mean, by being a member, by paying to show support, by going on your panels, in the comment section, and everything. You said that you're not gonna hold him back, and he does have a digital reputation as a subscriber. He has a reputation. That's why I gave him the head of diplomacy. He speaks to everyone. He supports everyone. I don't know what war you think is going on. I'm not in war with George to try to make him a co-host or any of that. I'm going to collaborate with George whenever I feel that we need to do one, or when he has an idea. He comes to the news. It has nothing to do with you. You're trying to grow your channel, get your own music, do your all stuff, do interviews, do everything. That's why you challenged me to go ahead and let's see you talk to people. I'm not in a competition with you at all. I'm in phase 2 of my plan. My plan is 6 years long. Why would I stop my plan to go ahead and do whatever the hell you want to say or do whatever else it is? You're on the hot seat. Now, people listen to what he said and how salty he was because George came over, and then he didn't even let George say what he came over to my channel for and what the episode was about. He should have did that, because right now he says he don't like drama or anything. People are going to watch this and click on your channel because they're watching you right now on me, not being as someone growing your channel, but you're on the hot seat on a brand new podcast. So now, let me see. Let's get into it right now.
And yeah, by the way, my co-host that usually would be with me on Fridays, he had other obligations today. So the show still have to go on. You have other obligations. We understand that. There's no problem about that. It's going to be times he's going to be on other content creators' show because he do have a digital reputation as a subscriber. And you know, it's all good. And he supports a whole lot of channels, you know, so he's out there today doing it, you know, and everything. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. He's doing it well. So that's what we want him to do. And I'm not going to do him like I see pastors do. They're preachers, associate ministers in the pulpit, you know, won't give them an opportunity to use their voice. Don't give them an opportunity to use their creativity. Don't give them an opportunity to speak a message to the community. That's why we open the platform up working with him. And I will be doing it with other content creators working with them. Get that OJT hands-on training. I don't train everybody the same. I train them according to their character and on how the way they perceive things. I let them discover truth for themselves. I don't handcuff them nor control them. So he's doing his thing while we still got to do what we're supposed to do over here. And I thank him for even coming aboard to this channel to be part of this community, to do what he got to do. Now, with that being said, there you go. And we got our co-host here today, and he's going to tell you about some of the things that he's been doing. You know, this weekend he was on Hot Facts with Robert Reese live last Friday. Is that correct? Last Friday, isn't that right, Hope?
That's correct, sir.
All right, so no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let our co-host go ahead and read the chats and respond to everybody in the chat room and everything. We on YouTube Live, not StreamYard. StreamYard, I would have been clicking everybody's comments.
All right, now, people, you just heard him say George has some things to do over the weekend. I'm going to let him tell you guys what he did. He said, now, you were over on Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Isn't that right? Yes, sir. He didn't tell him that we were doing cyberbullying. It's something that can help everybody out or none of that. He cut him off right then and there. You heard him say everything. So, people, this is not slander or defamation of character when it's actually the person who is saying why this is why he's on the hot seat. Now, why would you not hold George back from going on to other channels? And you say this is something you will be doing too. We all are doing that. We all are doing that. But here's what you got to understand. You're getting hit up with all these trolls going at you because they see how it eats you up, Rev. You keep saying, I know who it is. No, you don't. And when Ghost was in your chat, you said, I almost want to click the link. I typed in and said, all you got to do is put the link in the StreamYard under comments so he can click the link. You didn't want to. You know, you gotta talk about him running you off the road. You don't want to talk about that. I'm not trolling you. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing any of that stuff. It's not me. You're making this stuff up. So I'm told it's, you know, the Rev is losing it. That's a question mark. The DoorDash revolution on a mission. You're trying to challenge whole teams. You're trying to say that you're not trying to hold people back, but you're teaching. You want them to learn and see the truth for themselves. What truth are you talking about? Because ain't no one seeing nothing that's wrong. Torp ain't seen no doxing, no none of that. So all that stuff is there right there, Rev. That's why you were on the hot seat for one thing. And once you did all the other stuff, I had to put you on for this other stuff too, to let everyone know that he just makes it up himself. He was on the hot seat for challenging a whole team by saying that he's challenging them if he gets the LOP, and if he qualifies for his own challenge, then he'll issue a challenge to them. But when they accept, he's going to turn them down. That's why he was originally on the hot seat, that he did all that stuff by just seeing his thumbnail with him saying, I challenge everyone. He did all that for no reason. Rev, that's why have you lost it? Plain and simple. Have you lost it? Are you losing it? That's exactly why. Even Flex was in your chat saying, is he instigating something? No, Flex didn't even know what's going on because I ain't did nothing. There ain't no videos of me talking about you and stuff. You throw shots the whole time. You don't want to control people. You're throwing shots the whole time. I ain't doing nothing. I don't even talk about you. I don't go in your chats. I was the most engaged person in writing the comments and everything. I don't even do that stuff. I let you do it with let you thinking I'm in competition by what my new series are in videos. I'm a real content creator. I'm a real content creator. All right. I'm a real content creator. And that's why everybody else, okay, everybody else in the gig world, you are on the hot seat right now because of this right here. I'm going to get right into it before I get into Dash and Trader. Everybody in the gig world who is on YouTube, you are on the hot seat for this right here. Now, everybody gets big and bold and make up stuff like that, and we all record in our cars. Are we victims? Now, this is another clip that I create myself to put in my own channel. Are we victims? Now, people, you know what? Let me go to banners right here. I'm going to get through all this before I even get to the comments, y'all. All right. I'm going to get right into this right here. Okay. Gig tubers, are we vulnerable? Are we putting ourselves in real when you should be protecting yourselves from harm and danger? This was on No Jumper last night. Well, not last night. Milk 74 is back. He's back on there, but this was put on there, and it's a powerful statement. This goes for everyone doing gig content or anyone doing it. Take a listen to this.
And tells him, go stream in the car.
Yeah, I
go
seen
stream
that.
off
That
your
was
phone
crazy.
in the car.
And he seen what happened to that
gnarly.
dude. He seen what happened to the dude that was on Instagram Live in the car. That's you can't sit in I don't sit in cars longer than 2 minutes. I know people died in cars.
That's the easiest way to die.
Yeah,
sitting on your phone in your car.
When you get out that car, you need to get out the car, or you're gonna become a victim.
Now, right now, we are on. We do ride-alongs. We all got cameras in our car. He said, that thing, I'm not going to get into the thing with T-Rail and his brother on everything going on there, but he told his brother to do his live streams, not on my platform. You can do them in your car and stream, but we're in the gig world. We do it in our car because of what we do. Truck drivers do it because of what we do. But as you see how cringeworthy it was for them, saying that you can get shot because of how famous you can get and how people will recognize you and think you're just carrying stuff. So now we got to think about that. Since now it is in the eyes of everyone, especially with the gig tubers, how safe are we that we have these polarizing figures out there who are doing way more than what we got, and they will not even do video how I'm even doing right now in my vehicle. I pull up the stoplights when I'm in vehicles and stuff, and some people wave, some people look. You don't know what they're looking for, so you just pray to God that nothing else happens. But as you see, these people that put themselves in the situation of a whole lot, they're worried out there. So us as gig tubers, Pedro, everybody else, rideshare rodeo, this should be a topic that we need to be talking about because other people who do YouTube and everything are speaking about this. Are we vulnerable? Are we vulnerable? And are we putting ourselves in harm's way? This goes to people doing food reviews, eating food in places and everything. This goes for every single one of us. Are we putting ourselves in harm's way? I want you guys to listen to what they said one more time.
And tells him, go stream in the car.
Yeah,
go stream off your phone in the car.
And he seen what happened to that
gnarly.
dude. He seen what happened to the dude that was on Instagram Live in the car. You can't sit in I don't sit in cars longer than 2 minutes. I know people died in cars.
That's the easiest way to die.
Yeah,
sitting on your phone in your car.
When you get out that car, you need to get out the car, or you're gonna become a victim.
Now, how vulnerable are we as gig drivers being in phones doing what I'm doing right now? They're talking about you can get killed. So now we have to start thinking about safety for the drivers and people out there doing stuff like this. How safe is it? Obviously, to some, it's not that safe. We are putting our lives on the line. Well, I pray to God, and hopefully, with praying to God, everything is all up in there. Dashing with John says, no more vulnerable than normal stuff. I'm in the chats right now, people. Some things happen in your car going to the store. Yes, Dashing with John, yes. That's BS, man. Yes, hey. Now, look, I'm going to get to the chats when I'm done. Bobby says, the hot seat. Bobby says, and people understand that on the hot seat, if you're a hot crew member, you can pick the topics and stuff that we'll be talking about of all my shows. Bobby says, yes, but you're at risk anytime in your car. I've been almost turned off the road plenty of times. Yeah, ran off the road or turned off the road plenty of times. Fully agree, Bobby. That's why I'm asking that. This is the hot seat. The hot seat, we got the topics. We're going to talk about every single thing we can that needs to be on the hot seat. And that came from no jumper there, people. People pulling up these YouTube beats and stuff. They pull up there and there's real stuff happening, man. And they're talking about I can't even sit in my car and do content because of what goes on. That's why I was asking Pedro, coincidentally, no bumper is not no jumper, but no bumper. He falls into that whole thing. So he may pull up on you and really do some stuff like that, which is why the Pedro calling the police and maybe getting a restraining order is real talk, and that's why he had to go ahead and say, maybe I'm gonna have to go ahead and do what I got to do. We gotta start thinking about stuff like this, people. We are on the hot seat right now, people, on the hot seat. Now that I got that out of the way, Dashing Trader, people. Okay, the ref thought the whole live was about him. I have a whole show. It was just about him trying to challenge the whole team, but he did all that to himself. He should have just stayed quiet. Let's get on to this next one right here, people. Dashing Trader hurt some feelings, people. You already know the hot seat. We're putting everybody on the hot seat. Dashing Trader is on the hot seat. He had some choice words about not appearing on Pedro DoorDash Santiago with Real Talk with Roy and Marcus because they are not content creators. Much like the Gigi Khan mom told Hector some stuff to say, yeah, tell him I'm not going to respond to you like that because you don't really do the work. I understand what Trader is saying, that if I'm going to be involved in a battle or a beef, and better be or doing something that has to be with somebody that is doing the light and who's a real creator. I understand that. He has gotten way too cocky. I showcased him and said it's entertainment, though. That's what he is doing to entertain people. So why should he care if he hurts someone's feelings by saying that I don't think that you guys are content creators for me to waste my time? I don't agree with that. I go on anybody's shit. I interview everybody. I don't care if you got -1 subscriber. I don't care. I'm completely opposite when it comes down to that. But everybody has their own opinion. So who is going to get mad at him? And if you just tuned in, you saw that in the beginning. Cut to the Chase TV. We do the same exact descriptive on how we do our thing. It is what it is. So, you know, who has the right to tell him his opinion cannot be his opinion? I fully understand that that's his opinion, but he is a little bit too cocky. But we're going to see how he hurts some feelings right now. Dashing Trader, you are on the hot seat. At any given time, if someone wants to speak about something on the hot seat, you can go ahead and click the link and speak about a subject, or wait till the end. So go ahead and say which one you want to speak about. Then I'll show the clip and then we'll get right into it. But let's get into this part right here first. This was on Pedro DoorDash Santiago. Then I'll let you hear Marcus, what he really feels while he's not on the show. Here we go right here.
And he don't even realize he did it. And y'all don't know what I'm talking about right now. But this gig stuff, y'all are very powerful in y'all words. Pedro, I know people hate on you, people clown you, and Roy, they attack Roy. And tonight was like a big deal for me because I almost didn't come up here. Come on YouTube more, it's always drama, this and that. And I feel a victim to that. And so I'm going to say this or whatever. Dashing Trader. He had a live the other day, right? And I don't know why somebody went out their way to ask him, hey, you know, you're going to be a part of the conversation with Marcus and Roy? And, you know, they say no shots fired. If he sees this, man, ain't no shot, no smoke intended. But he had kind of responded in such a arrogant, negative way. And I was like, okay. He was like, why? Why would I come up there? And content creators. Like I'm not going to devalue my brand to be on camera with them dudes. And I said, now I'm saying this not to go at him personally, but I said it to say that how Roy says the mental part is real, because that kind of upset me. And that kind of goes with what Roy was saying. People are so worried about the perception of people online. Like people go at Roy all the time about he lived with his mom or whatever, vice versa, say mom lived with him, or however it goes. That bugs me. And for a second, it bothered me. And I was like, see, this is the problem with this YouTube thing. We get so caught up in these perceptions of people, or like Roy always say, oh, well, I can't make $400 and you may make $200 a day. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But when he said that, it made sense because you're right. I'm not a content creator. But it also spoke to my mental. I was like, why did that bug me so much when he said that? What I'm talking about. And two, I'm like, so because you strap a GoPro to your head and you do an ass, you better than me? And he said no
contact. I will bust your balls because you're working 18, 25 hours a day. I try to put it in more of a lightweight way of doing it. I try to bust your balls about the way you work and say, yes, I am that one, because you know what? I've seen it. I've seen the bad parts of it.
Now, Real Talk with Roy got emotional after, but then he came in and was like, we're all content creators, this, and this, and that. We all put comments in and put stuff up there. There is a difference from content creator. Just going live and saying I'm going live to talk. Yeah, that's content. You're a content creator. But some people count everything they are doing from when they already have it planned out on what their day is going to be. They see it just like that. All right. But Marcus said that he almost did not click on the link to get up there because of what Trader said. Now, you know my rule. If there's 1, there's 10. If there's 10, there's 100. If there's 100, there's 1,000. How many other people out there were offended by Dashing Trader's remarks? I would like to know how many people were truly offended by Dashing Trader's remarks that I don't want to get up there and waste my time if it's not, what's going to help me grow and all the other stuff. That is what is going on there. So should we be mad at Dashing Trader, or should people like Roy or everybody else have a thicker set of skin? That's what they tell everybody. Have a thick set of skin. We all know that it's entertainment here. I just did the most polarized and entertaining gig tubers of 2024. He's up there for the same antics. Okay? Antics. Yeah. Dashing with John says, people have opinions. This ain't life for feelings. Yeah, look, it's opinions. So he says he don't want to. That's like, look, Dashing with John saying, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna go on this channel right here simply because of this right here. That's what that is all about right there. Now, Real Talk with Roy is up here. I'm gonna let him talk now. This is about this subject and this topic here. This is how the hot seat works. We are going on this topic, Dashing Trader, hurting some feelings. Should he care? And we got thinking about some other stuff. Should he care? Go ahead, Roy.
Yeah,
should he care?
I'll speak on that. Why are you bringing my name up in that, bro? I didn't say nothing about what Dashing Trader said. That was Marcus. I never said anything. So I don't give a fuck what Trader thinks, just like I don't give a fuck what you think or anybody else thinks. Okay? I didn't have nothing to do.
All right. First off, I said what you said. You said we are all content creators. We leave comments and we do all that. You said that inside of that. You said that while you guys were up there as part of what your show was. That's why I said that, and I repeated your own words. You said that everyone leaves comments, so we are content creators. You are content creators. That's what you said. That's why I said that, Roy. Not saying, so you saying, why'd you bring my name up? I already said it first. So that's why. I'm now asking, should he care if anyone says, should he care if he says what he said and people feel a certain way? Because Marcus said one thing, and then you said, yeah, we are all content creators. We leave comments and everything. That's creating content. That's what it was, Roy. So I'm asking, should he care about what anyone feels? I feel myself personally, I'll go ahead and do work with anyone. I'm not going to say I'm too big or anything to even talk to anyone. I'm not like that. I'm saying from his perspective, and him having his own opinion, should he care if anyone feels like this? This is that part of the hot seat. Dashing Trader hurt some feelings. Should he care? Now it's on you.
I'm up here because of what you said. Should people like Real Talk and Roy have thicker skin? Motherfucker, I didn't say nothing about it, and I don't care. So where do you come up with I need thicker skin? Maybe you could say Marcus needs thicker skin, but don't put my name in saying I need thicker skin. What the fuck?
Roy, I also said that I said that you tell people they need to have a thicker set of skin. So I'm using you, and while you're up there, Roy, you were up there with Marcus, so you.
That's not what you said, bro. You said, should people like Real Talk and Roy have thicker skin? What the fuck?
Have a thicker set of skin, Roy.
Yeah,
Roy, you got mad because Roy. All right, now let me explain that. I brought you up in something that could help people, and you got upset about it. So that would be an example of you having a thicker set of skin.
What are you talking about? You make up shit that makes no fucking sense. Just like
Roy,
earlier,
the other day, Roy, I did live.
Let me talk. You said it was my turn, right?
You said I got to clear it up because. All right, well, Roy, look, Roy. I brought up the other day in the video, and when I brought up in the video, Roy, okay, I brought up what happened with you when I was doing anything about tips. You got upset. You were upset about that thing right there, Roy. And I told you I was doing it for a learning situation so someone can learn. You were upset about that. So I'm using that as a real example because you were upset. You were upset. So I'm not making nothing up. So that's what I'm saying. And that did happen. Now, I'm not bringing up nothing that's false. Here you go.
Nobody talk. First of all, what you brought up, showing my video, has nothing to do with your customer service video. Because my customer service was on point until they tried to accuse me of stealing. So it had nothing to do with that. Okay, number one.
Yes, you
number
did, Roy.
two.
At that moment there, no. At that moment
Hey,
there,
I'm sorry.
you
You can be a
at
pussy
that
all
moment
you want,
there.
bro.
No,
You can be a pussy all you want. I'm not
You
gonna
can't.
allow
All
somebody.
right.
Let me
All right, I'm going to allow you to talk. You cannot tell me that what you did not go along with the tips. Service goes from the beginning until it is all the way completed, Roy. Until it was completed, you had them think you were going to do something and then you mouthed off. The service was not complete all the way. So that's why that went there. So they could have taken away the tip from you, and that's why he said, where's my change, to take it away. He felt a certain way. That's why you were part of that. So don't say you don't know why you were up there. You had no reason. I know what reasons I chose you for. So don't tell me you have no reasons. So don't sit up there and get up here and say that. It was my video.
me, what the fuck? Okay, first of all, you see, once again, you speak on shit you know nothing about, bro. First of all, when I took his money, he instantly wanted his tip back. It wasn't that he was waiting for my service. The minute he gave me the money, he said, I want my change back. It had nothing to do with my customer service. And you all can be pussies, but I'm not going to let no grown man or fucking female tell me I'm a fucking thief when I'm not a fucking thief. I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay, period. I'm not a fucking thief. I don't steal from fucking people. So when somebody wants to accuse me of something, fuck that customer service. They can suck my ass. Plain and simple, bro. And you need to understand that. I don't like being called stuff that I'm not. You don't want to be called a fucking thief. And if somebody's going to attempt to call you a thief, you'd lose your shit as well. So I don't give a fuck. You need to stop speaking on shit.
You can handle it though, Roy. That's why it was there for a learning experience.
I don't care.
Now, let's get back on subject now, Roy. Let's get back on subject. Traders saying that you don't want to get up there to talk to people who are not content creators. It's not worth his time. What do you feel about that? Should he care?
Okay, if you want to keep on topic, quit bringing up other topics. I'm saying, don't use my name and say, should people like Real Talk or Roy have thicker skin? It has nothing to do with my skin. It wasn't me that Dashing Trader was hurting their feelings. It has nothing to do with me. And I got very thick skin, and you know that. Because I put up with everybody. Why you cut me off?
I'm going to take Roy out. I'm going to take Roy out of it, Roy. Let me ask you this. What did you feel about the Revolution getting mad because he was going to be on the hot seat, not on the other side of the regular news, and now he's upset? How'd you feel about that? That he says, why am I on the news? You can't do it.
That's his fault.
How'd you feel about the Rev getting mad about that?
Rev has every right to be mad, whatever Rev wants to be about. Is it my place to say he should have thicker skin? No. If it irritates him that he's going to be on there, that's his choice. It depends on you as a person. That depends on how you were raised and what kind of person you are, how you get your feelings hurt. So if it hurts his feelings that you're busting his balls on here, then that's the Rev. That's the way the Rev feels, then that's the Rev's thing. That doesn't mean he needs thicker skin. It just means you're hitting a spot that's sensitive with him, and that's how it is. Just like when I get emotional talking about the issues that I've had in my life, it's the same thing. You hit a nerve. And so am I to say that?
Let me tell you this, though. I never hit a nerve because he was only going to be on the hot seat for issuing a challenge to the whole Gig Wars team and then saying that it depends on if he gets the LOP, if he makes enough in his market. Then when he challenges them and they say yes, he's going to tell them that they can't challenge him. So that's why he was on the hot seat. How are you going to issue a challenge, make the rules, and then turn them down? That's why he was going to be on the hot seat, not nothing else. So he went and did all this other stuff for no reason, not knowing what it was about.
Exactly. Just like you go on about shit you know nothing about. Like that whole customer service thing with me and the tip. Talking about, well,
Roy, okay, Roy. All right, Roy. All right, I will go like this, people. Roy feels strongly he did not deserve to be up there. Roy, you know what? I'm going to do it like this. I apologize for putting you up there, Roy, because, look, Roy feels strongly, people. He feels strong about this. Roy, all right. HotFacts made a mistake, Roy. HotFacts made a mistake.
You know, I appreciate you apologizing, bro, but let's think about these things before we bring up our names, and then we don't have to have these kind of bullshit arguments over dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? If Marcus would have said, yeah, Trader hurt his feelings, and I would have turned around and said, yeah, he's pretty fucked up for that, blah, 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 then you could have put me in it. But I didn't say shit about Dashing Trader because I don't care. I feel that everybody are content creators. Anybody that takes the time to write a fucking statement, and whether it be on the comment section, you're still technically creating content, because just like you, bro, you take your comments and you turn them into your type of content. So pretty much, if they had a channel, their comment would probably be some kind of content. So I believe everybody is a content creator in some way or fashion. But I didn't fucking lose my shit over Trader. I don't care. Trader has his opinion. Trader can say whatever. If Trader doesn't feel I'm a content creator, that's his choice. I don't care. So no, he didn't hurt my feelings one bit, because I do content. I do have my content, and I do pretty well on YouTube, if I would say so myself. So I'm in my lane. I stay in my lane. I don't try to get in his lane. I don't try to get in your lane. I don't get in anybody's lane but Roy's lane. And if people ask me to come on their panels to share my opinions about certain topics that I have knowledge about, then that's what it is. But I'm not going out of my lane to have my feelings hurt. Look at all the bullshit we deal with you, bro. Does it hurt my feelings? No. The only time I get in your ass is when you make shit up or you say extraordinary shit that has nothing to do with the actual true situation. That's all.
All right, Trader, is that you, man?
Yeah, it's me, bro.
All right, hey, Trader, look. Hey, Trader, before you get in, people, I want y'all to know this. We came in the same class, and I understand his energy, and I understand what he got going on. So when I see him doing his thing, and it's like who cares if that's his opinion?
What's up, Roy?
No, who cares? That's his opinion. If he don't want to waste his time. All right, Roy. If Trader don't want to waste his time with somebody that ain't got the gift, when you get a light-skinned kid, they got the gift of hair, they got the good hair. He got the gift. He knows what it is. He knows how he's doing it, and that's part of what he does. He's like, man, I ain't gonna waste my time. So why should you care if that's his opinion? That's what I think. What's up, Dashing Trader? What's up, man?
What's up, HotFacts? I just wanted to say to Marcus, if you watching, I want to apologize because I did hear that you took what I said a certain way. So I just wanted you to see me, up here giving my apology to you, Marcus, personally, because you my boy, man. It ain't like that. But
Trader, I want you to see the clip that he did after the one that you said you heard. I'm gonna show it to you right now. You want to see it?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna show it to you. Let me go ahead and get this right here. Let me get this right. Here it is right here.
You have Robert Reese saying, yo, Marcus, on the hot list, I'm going to talk about Trader, not wanting to come up and speak with non-content creators.
Yeah, man, that shit kind of pissed me off, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I really didn't go in like I wanted to. I'm like, dude, you're not fucking Drake. Like, no one's chasing you to fucking Walmart for your fucking autograph. So, like, I support Trader too. Like, I fuck with Trader, but like, that arrogant ass way you answer that question, like, why the fuck would I go up there? I'm like, dude, you ain't no fucking celebrity. Like, no one else fucking gives you.
So what happened? I didn't hear that. So then what happened? What did Trader do? So he went live?
Well, yeah, he was live one day, and like, the comment section answer random questions and shit. And all of a sudden, it was like, somebody asked him, was he gonna come on the live with me and Roy? And he was like, why would I do that? Like, why would I devalue myself to come with them, like with them? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, damn, like I'm not a content creator, I ain't shit. Yeah, like, kind of like just dog me. I'm like, I'll just subscribe to you. I'm like, but I ain't a content creator. I'm like, dude, you ain't no fucking celebrity. Motherfucker, like, you ain't Drake. Motherfucker, ain't nobody fucking know the fuck Dash Trader fucking is off of YouTube. Like, you post a video of people chase you to Walmart, ask you your fucking autograph, and then you talk that type of shit. I don't believe you're down with anybody fucking else. That shit got pissed me off. So yeah, he kind of like dissed me and Roy, like, you were too good to come up there with us. We weren't content creators.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. I'll be honest with you, that's another exclusive. It was funny because like all the Buzz Soda shit I said was true. Like, I watch all of y'all. I watch you and Matt or whatever. But like, I know the Buzz Soda wasn't on no streams lately. And I thought about it. I'm like, damn, I ain't seen Buzz Soda in a while. So me and Paige was talking offline. And like, honestly, bro, it was literally like all right, here's an idea. You talk about it. He was like, no. He was like, come on a live show when you talk about it. And I was like, oh, all right. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be a live stream. It was just some bullshit. I got no issue with Trader. But the way he responded to it was like, real arrogant. I'm like, damn, you can't, like take over a real conversation. I'm like, all right, well, no, fuck you then. Yeah, I wasn't trying to, like, start no shit with him, but like, it just kind of just bugged me. I was like, dude, like, the way you said it, like, you thought he was fucking Jay-Z or somebody. I'm like, well, I ain't gonna be begging you to fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, like, but honestly, though, like, if you're nowhere, but like, dude, you ain't motherfucking Jay-Z, nigga. Like, outside of YouTube, don't nobody know the fuck you are. Like, I get it, like, you're a big deal gig tube wise, but outside of this shit, no one knows who you are, bro. Like, calm the fuck down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it goes back to this humble.
Sound like he's pretty upset.
Yeah, sounds like he is pretty upset, and that's why I was like, damn, because on Pedro's that was like the that was the show side, but I guess that that was that there. So I'm like, that's what made me have to put Trader on the hot seat today, because you on the hot seat, because why should you care, and why should what you say make someone feel that way? Now, I know that they say we content creators, people follow us and do certain things, but you don't believe every movie that's being made. You know what I'm saying? You watching it because you want to watch it. So what would make, like, when they say a movie made a kid go shoot up a school, what would make, someone feel that way to where, it really upsets them? It's your opinion, and you your own grown ass man. So I'm trying to figure out, why should you care?
So the question is, why should I care?
Yeah, why should you care that, why, I'm asking them, why should you care? I'm asking them, why should you care? I'm asking the people out there, why should you care that, that's your opinion?
And that's a fair question. And again, I'm not gonna take back my apology that I already gave Marcus. And I still feel that way. I apologize if he feel that if what I said made him feel that way. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? When I was asked the question, I was not knowing what they was gonna be up there talking about. And honestly, even now, I didn't know what value or reason I should have to be up there. And I do stand on that. But as far as how other folks' perception is of us content creators and what we do, it ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. I don't worry about other people. You know what I'm saying? If somebody they don't have that power over me, You got to relinquish that power, so nobody has power over you to control your feelings over the internet. Simple as that.
Right. Now, I put a clip up from No Jumper right before I went into your thing, and it's Milk. Milk was on there with Adam, and well, the podcast and TV. Well, they did something, and they were talking about how bad it is to do content in your cars, because you can get killed because of how famous you can get. That's all we do. I'm in a car right now doing it. You in the car. I want to ask you, do you ever feel like you are unsafe when you're shooting your content in your car or walking around? Do you ever find a situation where you feel like you're unsafe?
Just on the strength that I didn't give you a question for Black History Month, I will answer one question. Because before I answer this question for you, make sure you got it understood. I am the truth. And you got to pay for these questions. You understand what I'm telling you? This is a gift that I'm giving you by appearing on your live stream. You need to understand that. So I will answer that.
Hey, G, you already clicked the link, so come on now, throw it on out.
Like, you want to sneak in and ask questions, and that's the interviewer in you, and I appreciate that and I respect that. But just understand that I'm about to hit 20K, and I will hit 50 and 100K. So these interviews is gonna be costing money. You feel what I'm saying? But no, all jokes aside, like, no, like somebody else was saying, it's safety issues whenever you leave your vehicle. You know what I'm saying? So just the simple fact that us live streaming, already being in the car, I don't think that adds any extra safety concerns as far as us being vulnerable because we live streaming. I think the main safety and vulnerability issue would come from us just being in our cars, period, and driving them around. Because if you look at the numbers, and I don't got the numbers, but I'm pretty sure that car accidents and driving is the most dangerous thing that we need to worry about on a daily basis. Now, will those other things happen? Sure, and they will. But at the same time, I don't think live streaming necessarily, because you a gig tuber, will increase those chances of those certain safety concerns. Again, I think being on the road, driving, distracted driving, chances of you being in some type of car collision are way more higher than the other thing that was aforementioned.
Okay, hey, that's one love there. I know you said your time is money, and people, I want y'all to know that Hot Facts part of phase 2 is, people. I'm trying to get like a studio, so I have an actual studio to where I have different rooms set up for my different shows. So that's what I'm working on there, people. To get that going. So when Trader said I'm about to be going up, these views going up, people, no, you got to start thinking about where you should be in the future, and getting paid for interviews is something that you still want to put into your repertoire. So someone saying it outside their mouth is not something that is far-fetched. That is something that you need to be doing. That's why I want to get a studio so I can start
for all
flying
of
people
those
in
who
and
have
all that.
sent me emails already asking about, well, do I want to come on this podcast? I know y'all watching. You heard it. Come with some money, and then we can talk. Because if it ain't that, I already got a full schedule. Okay, schedule is all the way packed. But look, High Facts, do your thing, and I'll holler at you next time if I feel like coming up or if something I need to come up for. You have a good one.
Hey, wait. Before
What's
you
up?
get on off, this is episode 2 of the hot seat. Every episode is gonna be like this, where I got my list and people gonna be on the chopping block on the hot seat. The hot seat. This is episode 2 of the podcast just created. So thank you for being
Do
a
your thing.
participant on the second episode of the hot seat. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. Have a good one.
Yep. All right, people, you are watching the hot seat. You guys do see how this show goes on. People will be on the hot seat. The Revolution could have clicked the link for his hot seat thing. He just said something in there where he didn't even know what was going on. I was just talking about him challenging the whole team, but then he added in extras. But we're on the hot seat. The next part of the hot seat, people here, we got dirty police officers. In Mississippi, we gonna keep it right around where the rev is, around there. We got dirty cops in Mississippi, people. These cops did some crazy things. Let's listen to these people. Wait, do I got somebody else here? Let me see. I got Mark. Oh, Trader. I got Marcus right here. I'm about to not go to the police thing. I'm gonna stay right here because Marcus is here.
Bring Holy back up here, man. We can talk face to face. I was joking. I thought you really clipped this shit, huh? Let's go viral,
no.
then, Pippin. Let's get Holy back up here.
The hot seat. The hot seat. So Trader, click Trader. If you watching, I know you are, Trader. Go ahead. If you want, Trader, you can go ahead and click the link.
I was like, don't
yeah,
speak my voice,
Trader,
bro.
the link is there.
And listen,
you can click the link.
We talk like man, homie. I'll pay you what you want. You want some money? I'll pay you. Your time valuable, Hover. J Hover, you want some money, Hov? We talk like men. I was doing this in Hot.
Let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me get my damn, my banner went crazy right now. Hold on. It's on the rev right now. I don't know how it got to the rev. But let me ask you this. I want to ask you this. Oh, this is gonna turn me out. Let me ask you this, Mark.
We talk like men, live, face to face. I don't play the YouTube.
Yeah. Oh wow. I'm in a complete dead zone right now, so it's gonna go out so bad. Oh my goodness. I'm in a complete dead zone. I want to ask you this, Marcus. If you can hear me, I was trying to not have no interruptions in the second episode. If you can hear me, you're all right. Let me ask you this. Now, I asked him, should people care about his opinion? Yeah. Now, I know I heard what you said. Should you, were you speaking for other people? Or as a total of people, there's other people that feel a certain way who are taking it? Or was it like how Trader said, I think it's personal with him, Was it for everybody, or was that coming from your standpoint for you yourself?
Wait, say again, bro. I didn't hear you.
All right, yeah. See, so I asked him, why should he care with what they think about his opinion? Now I'm asking you, when you went up there on Pedro's, were you speaking for the masses, or were you doing that for you on how you feel about it yourself or how it hits you?
You know what, Hot Facts? And I said I wasn't gonna do this. I said it for myself because, for one, I have to be watching the replay on the live because I fuck with Trader. I watch him, so I subscribe to him and all that. And like I say, he kind of fucked me up. Even like, nah, he wants some bread. I'll pay you, dog. You still watching the background? I'll pay you what you want. What you want, cash? You want Venmo, dog? I got you. Come on, we have a conversation. Like I say, I wasn't expecting him to care. I wasn't trying to go viral. I wasn't trying to get no clout off his ass. But like I say, it just kind of threw me off because I'm like, for one, I even asked you to come up there, and two, it had nothing to do with you. But like I say, he was on some. I said the way he responded was on some arrogant bullshit. So I said, you know what? I'll play the game with you. Like I say, because one thing, Hot Facts, bro, I ain't no thug, I ain't no tough guy, but I don't play with YouTube shit. I was joking yesterday. I figured you was gonna do this. I told Hector, I said, Hot Facts, clipping the fuck out of this. That's all good, and I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at Trader.
I didn't clip the F out of it. I took, because not essentially what you said on Pedro's is what you said not being on, because Pedro got to show the sponsorships. So essentially what you said was in the freest form of how you felt about it. So that as you see, I didn't get what Hector said or Hector throwing in and saying all that. I didn't go ahead and do all of that. I got the part of being free form.
Yeah, that's my dog. I gotta do Hector. I gotta do Pedro, this and that. And I ain't even mad at Trader. I just, like I say, it threw me off. Like I say, because I'm like, damn. For one, you could have just said no. Now that might be his gimmick. That might be his little image and shit. You know what I'm saying? That knock yourself out. But I was kind of like, I was telling Trader. Pedro. I was like, mentally, I was like, that kind of fucked me up because I was like, I fuck with Trader. So I subscribe to him. I fuck with him. I, comment in this chat, and I was like, and I wasn't gonna say nothing. But then Roy kind of mentioned the whole content creator thing. I was like, that's when I said something. And I'll be honest, like I said, I didn't think he was gonna respond. I'm only up here now. I didn't think he see it. But when I tuned on here, saw him on here, I said, oh, okay, let's have a conversation. Now, if he doesn't want to have a conversation, that's fine. He's not obligated. He owe me nothing. But I'm not gonna play the YouTube back and forth. I was off it. I didn't forgot you was doing this. I was through with it. I said, you know what? I was like, that man got other things going on. He, you know what I'm saying? He missed paid me to come back up here. I'm like, well, I'll pay you.
Yo.
I said, there's no internet shit though, but I'm not gonna, I ain't gonna duck and hide and smoke what I said.
Reese, how's it going? I just came up. Yo, I want to say something and then I'm gonna leave.
Yo, Hector, Hector, face. Hector, face.
Right
this is not just.
No, I can't because I'm gonna leave.
I only let Roy simply because of his situation, what happened in the past. This is episode 2 of the Hot Seat podcast. I'm not doing the people not showing their face and all that other stuff. I'm not doing that on this podcast. This podcast is here for people to see real people and get real answers and stuff.
I'll give it to you for this time. I'll give it to you for this time, but I'm a dip.
No, that's every time on the Hot Seat.
No, you're good. Yo, I'm gonna tell you this, Dash and Trader. Humble yourself, my guy. You ain't shit. Don't be coming up here with your cocky ass attitude, thinking you the shit that motherfuckers need to pay you. You ain't shit, my boy. 2 years ago, you were humble. This year, you shit. Stop that crap, bro. Because it seems like to me you're too fucking homeless to make fucking money. And you're over here running your mouth on fucking YouTube, making all these videos because you're too desperate to make some fucking money. And that's why you need 15 accounts just so you could get by. Humble yourself, my boy. Because I ain't being like you, bro. You some cocky ass motherfucker, and I'm definitely unsubscribing to your ass, and I ain't the only one. Goodbye.
Well, that's what Hector. All right, so that Marcus, now you understand why I asked you that question. Was that for the masses, or was that just how you was? Now you see why I asked you that.
No, you did. You know what? And Hector's his own man. I wasn't trying to do all that. I ain't gonna take back what I said. Cause I was uncut even more today. You know, so he might see that. If he do, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take back what I said. Like I said, I wasn't trying to do all that, but it did. It fucked with me for a second, but I'll be honest with you, I give you the exclusive right here, live in person. I give you exclusive. The shit was funny.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't like hurt by it. I ain't go home and cry about it. Your trader's entertaining. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna play the game with him. It's a whole content creator thing. He's throwing that content creator shit around. I said, all right, bet, let's make content then. Like I say, because real talk, as he proved his point, you are a content creator, he'll share the screen with you. You just left 30 fucking seconds ago, dog. You ain't with that goddamn far. You want money? I told you, you got cash, you got PayPal, what you want, my dog. I'll pay. Hector don't speak for me. I would love to have a conversation with you personally. But like I say, you know, we grown men, but I ain't gonna press the issue, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, hot fact, it was genuine me. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I played into it. It was funny. I said, you know what? We're gonna make some content. Hector's my boy. I said, you know what? We can make some content out of this. I'm gonna go in here and go at Trader. But yeah, like I said, all that emotional shit. Cause like I say, even now, he's showing it. He don't fuck with non-content creators. So I said, you know what? I'll make some content. Maybe that might get his attention. But I say, but as far as like going forward, I have no good.
Well, you know what was crazy about that, Marcus, is you know, Trader was watching people he watched, you know, people I have, you know, this is my fourth podcast or fourth series that I have. He's watching people. Whenever I get a good idea, people, I put them out and I put them on the podcast when I know that's something there. Now, Trader clicked the link, y'all. Now, people, y'all, you know, you heard what Marcus just said. Marcus said, you know, what Trader said, you know, not being a content creator. Now, he did click my link, people. I'm a content creator. Okay, so now you gotta start thinking now. You gotta start thinking. Is Trader saying he's only gonna do stuff with people like HotFacts or Cars and Cribs or Pedro or, you know, people that, you know, go and do videos, and is he gonna just, to me, what somebody might see is that he may be ignoring the regular viewers and people that make comments. If they're not a creator, then they don't matter. That may be what some people may think. What do you think about that?
You know what, though? Like I said earlier, I could take that shit from Jay-Z or Drake and them. Like, let's be honest, dog. Like, I fuck with you, my nigga. But
you got him. Here he is. You got him.
My nigga. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Ding, ding. My man Trader,
I had to knock out this shop, man. What's up?
What's good, dog?
What's up, man? I had to knock out this shopping order real quick, man.
Wait, how much owe you? You gonna charge me about a minute? How much owe you?
100,000. You know what? Actually, no. This one on me. This one on me.
I'm so honored.
Let me do it like this. Let me do it like this. So we got some order here. So now
man,
you said
before you do that, let me just ask you real quick. Fuck you, Hector. And I ain't finna humble myself. Let's start it off right there.
All right, now that's a good start off. So right now, Marcus said, now Trader was here, come back on up. What is it that you wanted to ask him? Because now he's here.
Well, it ain't about asking him nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was just explaining that, like I say, I respect you, and I ain't got no issue with you, but my dog, I don't expect you to humble yourself. But like I say, my whole thing was
I'm not
expecting you to.
And I appreciate that. Thank you. And I hope you heard my apology that I gave you earlier.
I do
mean that.
But
I definitely stand on everything I said. And hold on, let me check out this order. That's trash. Nope.
I didn't hear it, bro. I watched replay. I didn't hear it.
Yeah. It's all good, man. It's all up. I appreciate you watching the videos. I appreciate you commenting. All of that. Lots of hard work going to that. And as far as the flip side of the shit, humble myself, and I need to bring it back down. And what Hector say, 2 years ago, I was at whatever. You damn right I was. And I got myself to where I'm at now. So no, I will not humble myself. I'm appreciative of where I'm at. And I understand the hard work it takes to get here. But hell no, I'm not gonna humble myself. Put in that work and then humble yourself.
Who,
and
me
that's what I got to say. Well, to whoever.
That was for Hector.
First and foremost,
that was specifically.
First and foremost, specifically to Hector, but secondary to anybody else who got a problem with anything I got to say or how I do it. Straight up.
Now, Marcus, you let us all know. You said you can see if he was Drake, but he ain't Drake. So,
I'm the motherfucking Drake of this community. I'm the best looking gig tuber, making the best moves out here out of all their ass. So if he comparing me to Hov and Drake, I must be that of the gig tube community. If motherfuckers this mad, so how about that? You ain't gotta say it. I say it.
Wait, you could have said, well, I'm that mad? I ain't that mad, bro.
No. It might have cut out a little bit. I said, I am the Drake of this community. I am the Hov of this community. Goddamn me. Yeah.
I mean, well, like I say, I'll put it like this. I'm not gonna play
good in my book, Marcus. I don't get it misunderstood. Me and you is A1, brother. I appreciate it. I really do. And I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings, but I do not change up the way I said it or what I meant when I said it. Like, no, I put in this work.
All right, hold on. Hey, babe. Hey, touchdown. Hold on. You gonna say hurt my feelings, nigga? I'm a grown ass man, playboy. You ain't hurt my fucking feelings, nigga. Your bitch feelings, nigga. You hurt my feelings, homie.
No, I know that. It wasn't about hurting nobody's feelings. It's about it is what it is.
Yeah, I took a little arrogance in your tone and shit. It was arrogant, but you know what I'm saying? I expect that though.
Damn right it was. You damn right it was, and it's gonna stay that way. And if anybody want me to change, I'm not. It's not happening. You want to unsubscribe? Go ahead. It does not matter. I promise you, it don't matter.
I feel that.
Let me ask you this, Trader. Wait, Trader. Let me ask you this. Trader, let me ask you this. Now, I'm known for people saying that I'm a little bit too cocky, and they tell me, well, tone it down. I heard Carson Cribbs say, I think I'm the best ever at doing this. Ain't nobody better than me. You feel that same way? I feel that same way. My thing is, what is the problem with feeling that way about yourself?
I don't understand it. I was taught to, always strive to be the best, and you should already be acting like you is the best. How else you gonna get there? So for me, anybody else that don't understand that, they don't understand the process of trying to be the best at what you're trying to do, or trying to be better than your competition, if nothing else.
Exactly. I respect that. No, I'm trying to be.
Well, there's another level there, Trader. Though some people think that you neglecting the viewers and the regular people that just may want to just say something. I guess what it is they thinking that
if you want to
that you got your nose in the air.
Okay, my bad. Say that again. I cut you off. My bad. Say it again.
No, I said it's people out there now. I guess from what the masses are saying out there, some people think that your nose is in the air, because I think that's what Hector is trying to say. He said 2 years ago. Look, hey Hector, 2 years ago we started off maybe like a week and a half away from each other. So 2 years ago, Hector, I was a little bit different also. But when you grow and you gain it and you see the success, you get some more confidence. So. That
damn
goes
right.
with the territory, if I may say.
Hey, if Hector mad at it, I don't know what to tell you. Go get a box of tissues. If you the church is down the street, whatever you got to do to make yourself feel better about what I got going on, you do that. Because you can't stop shit. You ain't finna stop shit. And I'm not finna change. A matter of fact, if I even thought about turning it down, I'm turning it all the way back up now. All the way. To the top.
I don't need no box of tissues, my guy. I don't need no box of tissues. Who said I need box of tissues?
I'm never gonna be humble for you. I'm never gonna turn it down. You damn right. I had a small subscriber 2 years ago, and I blew it up.
Let me explain something to you, my guy. Let me explain something to you, my guy.
Go ahead. Let me mute this mic.
No matter how many subscribers you got, my guy, don't mean shit, bro. Humble yourself, because you never know when that shit could be all taken away by just 3 people. Could fucking shut down your channel and you ain't shit. Just remember that. And then you're walking around in the streets and nobody knows your fucking ass. In St. Louis. So just remember that. You're only famous because of YouTube. Don't get it twisted.
I'm only famous because you think I am. That's how much smarter I am than you. I'm famous because you think I'm famous. I don't even think that.
I've been famous, and I only got 45 subscribers. And I'm the
good for
happiest
you.
I've ever been.
But guess what? I'm not gonna be humble. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna change for you, and you're just gonna be mad, and that's on you.
No, I don't want you to change. I'm just letting you know, bro. That cocky
Oh,
shit,
that's cool.
that shit's gonna
That's
catch
cool.
your ass one day. And the next thing you know, it's not gonna be checkers, it's gonna be
Yeah.
chess. Checkmate. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
Checkmate.
That's why.
It's not checkers, it's chess.
That's why I can. I'm about to flex as hard as I can, so I can make all my haters real mad, and they can be real sad. So you know what? When I do lose it one day, I can say, you know what? I got all my flexing in, because you know what? 2 years ago, I didn't get no check from YouTube, but guess what I do now? So guess what? I'm a flex because I'm getting it, and I'm gonna be happy, and I ain't gonna be humble. And you can go deal with that. So how about that?
All right, hold on.
Let me ask you
Paid
this,
all my
Trader.
bills with a
You gonna
YouTube check.
you
I'm
gonna be
good.
upset with some?
Hey,
You gonna be upset
paid
with
all my
some of your
bills with a YouTube check,
subscribers?
and don't nobody know my real name. So I'm good.
Hey, wait,
Hey, but look,
I'm glad.
That's why you
I'm
ain't
glad
famous,
because
because nobody knows your real name.
Hector, shut the fuck up. Hector, shut the fuck up. Hold on, I
What
got the
you
man
talking
here.
about, bro? I'm smarter than you.
Hold on, I got DoorDash Hove in the building, man. I want to take
Come
advantage
on,
of this shit. I got
I'm
DoorDash
not like
Drake
these
on the
other
line.
content creators, bro.
Hold on,
I
hold
put
on,
in
dog.
work,
Hey,
and I talk
hey,
good shit too.
Trader.
The fuck you mean?
Hey, the thing is, Trader though, I said, cause like I'm gonna tell you right now, Bill. I don't care about the YouTube perception, the little images shit, but I don't want the shit to look a certain way. I ain't mad at you, but I said I stand on what I said too. I said I'm not gonna play YouTube because I kind of get it. Though. I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of get it. I'm not gonna play your little YouTube game you playing right now. You can be all arrogant and all that shit. We on StreamYard, so I ain't gonna clown and do all that dumb shit. It's all good. I didn't see the apology. You apologize. I appreciate it, but I say I just want the perception to be that you hurt my motherfucking feelings. That's all. I want to get that shit straight.
That's
I mean, you're a cool dude. I fuck with you, but let's get that shit squared away. But all the YouTube shit.
Hey, Marcus.
Yeah.
Understood. I appreciate you. I respect you, and I value your opinion and everything you got to say. So when I heard that your feelings was hurt, I wanted to issue an apology. But on the flip side, when motherfuckers show their face and they don't like me, I'm cool. I like all of that. I'm about all of that smoke. So let's do it. We can go back and forth all day long, because that's what I do. That's what you don't realize. You think you know Dash and Trader, but you don't know me. I'm about all of that shit Hector won't. So Marcus, me and you good. I'm on his ass now.
All I'm saying, bro, is just watch it. Just watch it.
No,
guy,
you watch
I
it.
just say,
Because what you got to realize is I'm already watching my back and covering my bases. And I don't need clowns as haters coming in and throwing in their 2 cents. No. All you doing is showing your true colors. You a hater. You mad because I'm arrogant, and it ain't shit you can do about it. And it's simple as that.
Well, I have to remove Hector from because he already heard me say that this is episode number 2. I want everyone to show their face. He had it up there, and then he went back
and
to
just
doing.
So he know, I will be over on no giggity, no clout, and I will be in the comment section. Fuck you mean? I'm out here. The fuck? If you want to show his true colors, I'll be right over there, no giggity, no clout, saying what's up to Matt, and then saying something to his ass too, and see what he got to say over there. Because I'm about all that.
You go. How you gonna handle your fans that might feel you going a little bit too over the edge with this? How you gonna handle their comments?
I can't be worried about everybody. I got to worry about me. Worrying about all of that, I can't worry about everybody. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Everybody ain't gonna stick with me on the way to the top, and I'm cool with that. I done already accepted that. The quicker they accept it, it'll be better off for both of us. How about that?
Well, check this out, Trader, because you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go hop off here. Hot facts.
Hey, Hot Facts. You see my social blade. You know what's up.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna keep it a stack. I wasn't the player. Was to me and you to talk, but I say everybody asserting themselves. Hector's my guy. You know what I'm saying? But the trade, I appreciate the conversation, dog. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? I said what I said. I'm pretty sure I said. No doubt, bro. I'm just saying we cool. No doubt.
Look, I thank you for giving me your valued feedback and opinion. I do appreciate it.
No doubt.
Honestly and sincerely, I do. That's why I came back to make sure that you heard my apology and understand that I appreciate you, Marcus. Thank you.
No doubt, bro. All right.
You have a good day, man.
One love. Well, look. Hey, I think
both. You done drugged me up here twice in one day.
All right, I got this for you right now.
Look, you done got a whole year worth of Dash and Trader on your channel, man.
Hey, thank you, man. I got this right here. Look, 6 Mississippi police officers tortured 2 black men with stun guns and sex toys.
Yep, I'm out. I'll holler at you. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
All right, man. Yeah, boy. All right, people, thank them. That segment is now done, people. You heard me right, people. We're gonna get into this. We got a good show, people. Let's get into this one right here. Let's get into it.
The tragic story. And it's graphic. We have a warning for viewers that the next story is graphic. The sentencing begins today for 6 white former Mississippi police officers who tortured 2 black men last year. They apparently responded to a call from a neighbor who complained that 2 men were living with a white woman. The officers, who called themselves the Goon Squad, assaulted the men with stun guns, sex toys, and poured liquid on them. They then forced them to shower together. One of the officers then shot one of the victims in the mouth in a mock execution and attempted to plant evidence in an attempt to cover up the crimes. So joining us now.
Right. So the statute they're being prosecuted under is deprivation of rights under the color of law. So the maximum sentence actually could be as significant as the death penalty, which I wouldn't expect in this case. I think what they're realistically looking at is life in prison.
Injuries they sustained in the attack. What role will that play in sentencing?
So these are all factors, Lad, under the federal sentencing guidelines. Injuries, long-lasting injuries, significance of injuries, those all play a role. So I think that this judge, I mean, these crimes in modern America, this is shocking here.
So it's not just that. It's not just a criminal case. The county sheriff's office is now facing a $400 million civil lawsuit as a result of the attack. How could this play out in court?
The civil case?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what you're looking at here is the civil attorney is going to have to prove that there was this systemic issue within the sheriff's office regarding, lack of supervision, poor training, poor decision making in terms of hiring these folks. And I think you're going to find out that other people knew what was going on. I mean, when you're dealing with this kind of behavior, these individuals have a tendency to brag about it. And I think it's going to be very interesting to see how this civil case plays out about what was going on.
Yeah, we've seen cases like this before where you have this specialized group of police officers that are, put in place to really deal with, high crime areas.
And oftentimes they behave in an extrajudicial manner.
Exactly, rife with.
All right, now, people. So we got 6 officers, hit squad. They're going out there acting like they are the squad that's going to be cleaning up the city, get all the hard crime out of here. These 6 officers went to a home where they heard that there were black men living with a white woman. So they were living with the white woman. They went in there, tortured them very, 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 very badly. Sex toys. They did all of that stuff right there. And then they tried to make it look like an execution so that, they were not charged with anything. So they're looking like life in prison, but some may include the death penalty, but they did all that torturing and everything. There is a $471 million civil lawsuit that is going on with this. Now, they're going to have to, in order for that to go through, they're going to have to be able to prove that there was systemic situations that happened. People, that means that it is embedded. That's what that group of police officers did. But the call was racial. Mississippi, the home of the Klan, one of the homes of the Klans. Everything else goes down there. That's crazy right there. Mississippi is on the hot seat for how they've been treating black people for a very, very, very long time. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not going to want to hear that one of my family members was assaulted by a special force police officer group and sodomized and tortured with stun guns and sex toys. That means that these big grown-ass idiot police officers were using sex toys to do things to them, and then they made those guys shower together and do things to each other, and then tried to plan an execution, make it look like that as like a hit for hire type thing. People, we got police officers all over the place. You can be doing delivery work or doing whatever. They can pull you over, harass you. They can plant evidence and do all they can. America, we need to wake up right here. No way in the world should we be trying to figure out what their charge is going to be. Everyone involved with that needs to go down. If you're dealing with a gang, you have gang injunctions. You have all these other things that you put in to throw everyone in jail if they do contribute to any of everything. These officers, and quite frank, the chief of police, whoever picked every officer to be part of this group, all of them should be fired with no pay. And they all know about it. Now they keep that blue line, that blue code for these police officers. But this is what Christopher Dorner was speaking about. Why is it that this has to happen like this? A lot of you guys are saying black and white. Why are you talking about black and white? Man, this is what happens. This is what happens. 6 Mississippi police officers tortured 2 black men with stun guns and sex toys, made them shower, sodomize them and everything, and then shot them trying to make it look like an execution. They didn't finish the job. Mississippi, you are on the hot seat. Anyone in Mississippi out there have something to say about this? The link is yours to click. You can be white all you want. You can be black. You can be whatever. If there's a white person out there that speaks highly against this, say something. Unless it's one of your third cousins or people that inbred it and stuff like that, you don't want to say nothing. You got to speak up about this stuff, people. Nowhere should that be happening. Nowhere. And once again, people, every clip showing in here is part of my own. I did not make these into individual videos for YouTube. I made these individual short clip videos specifically for my show. So even those clips are fair use also, if anyone wants to know. So that's that there, man. Crazy. I got another good topic right here. Another good topic right here. I'm going to get into it. Let me go ahead and switch my banner on up. Shame on these cops. Shame on these cops. Let me see. Let me see. Y'all see the Rev out there blocking people and talking about, I must check who you are. That's all that weird shit that Eli does. That is weird. We don't need that. All right now, y'all. We got SpaceX. Now let me see. Oh, did I forget to put my SpaceX clip in here? Please don't tell me. Where's my all right, so there was a SpaceX launch, right? And me being a content creator like Dashing Trader says, I'm one of the people that actually was shooting the SpaceX launch and not knowing what it was. I thought myself that it was Dragon Ball Z. I thought we had Namix. I thought Raditz and Nappa was coming on over. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was. I was like, what is this? SpaceX are on the hot seat, people. Let's go ahead and take a look at the SpaceX. We got a comet or something in the sky. I don't know what that is there, but we got a lot of trails. I don't know if that's a rocket or whatever else it is. That's crazy. It's up there. What is that? Looks like a rocket or something. Just look, it did all that. It came from there, and it is right here, flying over Moreno Valley, people. I don't think it's a plane. I don't know. All of this looks like they just shot this thing out. There it is, though. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that thing is. You let me know. Now, SpaceX, crazy. And I got something to say. Torp, you said something in your video the other day, your live stream. You said you got into everybody and you got into clickbait. I don't clickbait. Everything in my titles I speak about. Everything in my thumbnails I speak about. There ain't no clickbait with here. Now, clickbait also means that you have topics that people want to go ahead and click on to watch. So I got that clickbait also. But everything in my titles and in my actual thumbnail, I speak about in my videos. It's been like that since day one. So let's correct that. You've never went into watching Hot Facts do clickbait. That's never happened. But this SpaceX thing, people, I got to start talking about this now. How many of you guys are gonna want to go to space and get into one of these things that can blow up? Now it's wherever they're gonna go, we don't know. They did the go into orbit, they did the re-entry, they did everything. It landed in the Gulf of Mexico. Soft splash is what they said, but anything that weighs that heavy is not gonna have a soft splash. It's gonna be a splash. I'm trying to figure out when they get it so we can go to space, how many of you guys are really going to be trying to sign up? You know what? I don't want to go on that vacation on the cruise ship. I don't want to go here and this and that. I want to go ahead and get into a space rocket, and it may blow up. We already seen people try to go down to the bottom of the ocean, and that thing just blew them and turned them into red mist. But we don't even know what the color was. It turned them into literal fish food. So who was going to be signing up to go ahead and do that? Now, once they get about 2,000, maybe liftoffs, and they know how it goes, what type of job requirements do you need to be a stewardess or someone up there to be going away for 6 months at a time? Do they pay you everything up front? When you go ahead and get there, are you going to be peeing on yourself for a while because they can't get out there? Now, it took them like 6 minutes to get into outer orbit. So I'm guessing in 6 minutes you get up there. We don't know about all the other stuff, but I don't want to be up there. I don't want to see no aliens. I don't want to see nothing that look like it's going to bite my head off. I don't want to just like get out of whatever the mathematical equations are that keeps me floating around in orbit. And what if our boosters break? What if I can't do exactly what I want to do? My thing is, who wants to go to outer space? Who is going to be doing this space this SpaceX thing? I know they've been trying to do it for a long time, but who in the hell really wants to go all the way up there? Now, people, I have not been looking at no chats yet. I will be getting to it after I get done with everything. But who in the hell really wants to be flying in something that can blow up? We've seen a bunch of space shuttles blow up. No one survives. Everybody ain't John Glenn. Everybody can't do all that orbit the Earth and one large step for man and one giant whatever. Can't nobody. They don't even think we went to the moon. They trying to go to Mars and everything. What the hell is going on with SpaceX? People, I'm not trying to look like I'm in a capsule. That thing looked like a Dragon Ball Z capsule. Like I was going to get me some sensu beans or go look for the Dragon Balls. I'm not trying to get involved with any of that right there. That is not what I am trying to do. Okay, no. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys feel about the SpaceX and everything. I'm just not. That's not something I'm not into SpaceX. I'm not into all of that. I'm not into all of that. I'm not into all of that. I'll go through the chats when I get done with this. Bobby said, great job, guys. I needed this laugh. Vaughn 107. I ain't seen Vaughn in a minute. Vaughn was in here too. I see you in there. I see Vaughn right here. Vaughn's been watching Hot Facts and tuning in for a very, 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 very long time. I hope you guys are entertained by the hot seat. This is how the hot seat's gonna go. Someone gets in the hot seat and we just go down. It can be political, it can be anything. Once you're on the hot seat, you are on the hot seat. Hopefully Rev can rebound from saying and doing all that stuff. And people, I was showing his actual videos, and then he's been saying the exact same stuff. So there's no slander, no defamation. I'm not doing no challenge where I stop doing content for a year. I'm not gonna make him not do gig work anymore. We've been on too many ride-alongs on the phone and everything else right there to where we know what we make in our markets. And I'll give you this. He says, and I taught you and your wife something. Yes, you did. You taught us a couple things. One, you're ridiculous. Two, you did teach us about your market. We don't know about your market. So you did teach us about your market. You didn't teach me anything about doing gig work, customer service, business, how to do it. You didn't teach me any of this stuff here. You did teach me about your market. So you did teach both of us about your market. So you never lied about that. I'm just go ahead and keep that real. Dashing with John says his fans know him. Eric said, what's up, Eric? Now, Eric got scammed by Sin City Deliveries. He's the one Sin City delivery scam, and I did the interview with Eric as somebody that actually did all of that stuff. People, we got a star right here. Let me see what this start is. Cruising Dasher, thank you for that $4.99 super chat. Thank you right there for that one. Appreciate you, man. You are a great one. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this show. All right. Now, before I get into this last topic, I want to let everyone know that Pedro DoorDash Santiago was in a competition with Gig Gal, and I was gonna put her on the hot seat for the next episode, because she said that she takes a Uber Eats, a DoorDash, and a Grubhub at the same time. That's dirty apping. Pedro gets on butt. So this saying, don't tell me that. But during a challenge, they did that. So you're on the hot seat for that. And that means that your customers aren't getting their food warm and stuff all the time, and you're doing it wrong. As far as the business side, you may be doing what you're doing, but that's not cool right there. And also under the hot seat, because while doing that challenge with Pedro, you said you had to hop in too. Earn by time, and you were taking all your orders, which means that when you guys are trying to go out there and make your money when no cameras are on, you guys are accepting every single order. And when you guys are doing your content, you guys are making it look like you're doing something else. So just to let you guys know that whenever there's a competition, these people that hate acceptance rate and everything will accept every single order to try to win a competition. All those people get put on the hot seat. They take their orders, people. Don't believe none of the stuff they say. They will take their orders. And it was a $5 order that wasn't even worth that much from what they normally do. It was taken because it was a competition. But last time I checked, they're in competition with the channels and everybody else out there all the time. So we got to go ahead and put that into question. There you go. Now, I'm going to get into this last one right here. This is the last topic of the day. And hopefully Meaty My Mama got the message. It was the very first one. This one is titled, Who Won? Now, people, if you guys are brand new, there is a court case that I've been following a little bit. My wife's been following it a little bit more than I have. Court case going on over someone that has a YouTube channel. People start picking on him and bullying him because he didn't want to work with them. They tried to recreate his logo for his image. They took his business name and everything, then tried to send him to court. And well, they took him to court and everything. One guy had this information, but I want to go ahead and let you guys know about this. All of the arguing that went back and forth about what was going to go on, I'm taking your business, it's mine, you can't say anything. It was all for no reason. They both look like idiots, and one looks like more of an idiot than the other one. And I just want to get you guys' opinion on this. This is the Eli Mellis and Tammy Hess court case that they threw out their actual, their cases to go with the settlement. In this settlement, they were telling Eli that they're going to take his business and do things under it, which that never happened because they registered their business. Same business name that they tried to take, they registered it under a different category. So they never were taking his business to begin with, which makes it so stupid. They also changed the logo a little bit. So that didn't happen. So they got to a settlement. So here's the settlement here. Now, the Tammy Hess person, her channel got taken down from impersonation. Eli has a following. People watch his channel. Some people flagged the channel for impersonation. It went down, but no one knows if it was Eli or not. The stipulation is if Eli can help her get her channel back on, then he doesn't have to pay $1,000. Okay, so that means all he has to do is get write an email saying that someone that watches my channel may have said that they were impersonating, but all of this went all the way to say I'm taking your business, so it's really not impersonation. So he can actually let them know that we went to court and we settled. But even if he just sends an email limit before 45 days, he don't got to pay $1,000. Now, because he did try. Now, if he can't do any of that, he has to pay $1,000. They were suing to take his name and everything, but here's how it worked out. They settled so that if he cannot help get it up, or if the channel does not get up, or if he does not help, he has to pay $1,000. But all he has to do is send in certified mail, have it served to YouTube or Google, as him saying, can you guys, she's so dumb. All you have to say is in these words, I'm trying to help get her channel back. If you guys can help get it back up, I will gladly appreciate it. I think she still wants her channel, and I don't know who did it. If he says that, he don't have to pay. But if he does have to pay, the trademark for the logo that they were trying to get, it's a separate logo. It's not even the exact same logo that he has. So they went to court for no reason there. They are both able to still use the same name. And if he pays $1,000 because he can't prove anything, he paid $1,000 in a court case to keep his business name that they cannot keep. It's already said and done. He paid $1,000. He don't gotta go get his trademark because theirs is different. So he actually won. He doesn't even have to pay to keep his own name, and all he had to do was add her on as an unblocked person on her channel. She thinks she's gonna get money, but all you have to do is send the email in, and they both keep the same name. Now here is where the issue is gonna come. When someone says, well, how much money did you make under the name? And they start fighting over the money there. But in all actuality, nothing changed. He gets to keep his name. They never took it away. And there's like an 80% chance that he doesn't have to pay $1,000, because all he has to do is just send something in collateral to YouTube to at least help, so he doesn't have to. So he gets to use the same name. They never took it away and everything else, and he still wins. Let me know if this was worth about 2, 3, 4, 5 years of heartache and headache to try to take something from someone that you register in a completely different space, so nothing happens, so you don't take it away. And all this was just to create headaches. Now, what they did do was hire people to throw rocks and do welfare checks at the house. I think the settlement, why they settled, took all of that stuff out so the judge doesn't have to hear all that. But in all actuality, he does not have to pay $1,000. He still gets to keep the exact same name and run his exact same business at the exact same time. So he actually ended up winning. She settled for thinking that he has to pay $1,000 because she says, my channel won't get put up. But all he has to do is just send them something in writing to say, can you please help? I think that's crazy. Let me know what you think about that. Who won that one? The guy that was going to lose everything, who don't have to pay anything and still gets to keep his same business name, or someone that thought they were going to get some money out of him for travel costs and nothing's even happening? That is crazy right there, people. That is crazy right there. Let me know what you think about that. Now, anyone can click this link, but if anyone from those parties over there wants to click the link, you cannot show up here without your face. Jack says, how do you work out that Eli won? I'm explaining it right now, Jax. He does not have to pay $1,000 if he sends something in collateral to YouTube that he can have someone give it to him through certified mail and everything. As long as he says that maybe someone in his audience did it, but that's still not him. So even if he did that to try to help get her channel back, he does not have to pay $1,000, and he still gets to keep his same business name and do business under the name. All he did was say, I'm going to unblock her, no one ban her or do things like that. All that stuff happened. So he don't even have to pay my money and still keep the business name. Now, I was over on a channel where they didn't think I was going to be over there, but I'm mentioned every single day. Whenever he does a live stream, I'm mentioned in it every single day. I am mentioned. I went up there and spoke. And the thing that I didn't understand there, and I said, so nothing changed. Someone in the chat also said that they both can keep the name and do business. So if they both can keep the name and do business, and she filed it under a separate category, not the same category that he has, she opened up a separate business with the same name. They both can still keep it and do business. So she did not win. And he don't have to pay $1,000 because all he has to do is send something in writing, certified mail, to YouTube and Google, have it sent to himself and don't open it for the poor man's copyright to show that it is real, and he don't have to pay. So he won. Now, even if he does have to pay, he's going to pay $1,000, and they can't do anything further in the process with taking things away from him. So Eli really won. And you guys don't even realize that there's an 85% chance 80 to 85% chance, 80 to 85% chance that he does not have to pay $1,000, because as long as YouTube and Google get something and they send something to her that he tried to do that the actual judge gets, he don't got to pay no money. So he actually won out the whole thing. He still gets to operate under his business, and she can't do nothing about it unless they fight over who's making more money. And then they want to say, well, I don't want you to have that name because the money should be under my business. But they can't do that, though, because they are both under two separate categories. They are not under the same category. So Eli actually won out. And if you guys don't understand that, then you guys don't understand business. He pretty much walked herself into saying that you may not have to pay me any money at all. That's what she actually did. So whoever doesn't understand, like Jax, how I said Eli won out on this, anyone that did not lose their business name at all, they can still operate under, and they may not have to pay any money because all they have to do is a good favor in good faith to YouTube or Google. They're not going to redo it unless they find that it's something else. Now, let's say it was Eli and Eli did do it, then that's a different case. But if it's not him, they have to try to figure out all the people that actually did that. And it's not just him. So therefore, there you go, unless he's using troll accounts and doing it all under so it gets flagged down. But in the eyes of YouTube and Google, when you start a business up and it's the exact same name of something going over on YouTube, they may take it down because of that. It's up to that person to prove their case to YouTube and Google, not someone that they are blaming like they had it being taken down. That's not how it works. So in the long haul, Eli actually won. He still gets to do the exact same thing, and they can do whatever the hell they want to do because it's under a separate category. Eli never lost. So, and even if he does have to pay $1,000, what's paying $1,000 to keep everything I have under everything I'm trying to work on? $1,000 is the fine. That's all I'm going to pay. Oh, well, but he don't even have to pay it because all he has to do, he can even get an underwriter to write it up for him and everything. He can do all of that and he don't have to pay any money. All he has to do is do that within 45 days, and she's going to be so mad. He did this, and I don't have to pay any money. Now I want to sue him again for something that you can't sue him for because that same judge already gave the verdict, and there is no verdict because you agreed. So therefore, you can't take it back and be an Indian giver. Eli is laughing at you. I'm a better YouTuber than a lot of people. I don't know who they are, so I can't say their names, Jack. But I know you won't click the link because you got to show your face. And that's why you guys are watching. So please go ahead and let them know why Tammy lost and Eli won. I sent the email to Eli to let him know that, hey, I think you won and this is why. I told him that I want to talk to him. He said he might be interested in doing other shows on his actual show. But he's thinking when people are typing in green, Robert Reese, he says, Robert, is that you? Eli, if you click, you see, like, it's not me. My channel's Eli says Robert Reese, no good 44. And Hot Facts with Robert Reese. It's me. You have me blocked. So quit making yourself look silly by talking to not me, to a troll who's acting like me because they put fist to all. I say that to everyone. You're an idiot for that one. But you didn't email me back. You said you will be open to answering questions. I got a whole bunch. I want to see what it is. Don't be scared now, Eli Mellis. Go ahead, come on. And this could have been your hot seat. I sent it. I thought you were going to be brave enough. You still got a wrench and everything. You are not, but still, come on, man. You said you were willing. Let's go ahead and get it in. Now, with that being said, let's go through these chats. Jack says, if the channel doesn't come back up, Eli has to pay $1,000. Okay. That's not what's said. What's said is he has to genuinely help try to get the channel back up. So, like I just said, even if the channel does not come back up because they cannot do it, he paid $1,000 to not lose his business name or anything because Tammy was so dumb, they filed it under a separate category, not the exact same as him, to take his over. So they weren't even smart. And J. Rom owns all the businesses, and he wasn't even smart enough to give her that advice. So that's all I got to say about that. So it is what it is. If I gotta pay $1,000 to not lose anything that I work for, and someone's gonna sign over it, then I win. And then he don't even have to pay. You guys are banking on him paying $1,000 so you can say, hey Eli, how's that $1,000 you paid Tammy? And all he has to do is say, hey Tammy, how's it feel that I paid $1,000 to not go through any of the trademark issues and to keep my full business and save money? Then what are you guys gonna say? You guys are obsessed with this dude. They went to court, they settled it, leave it alone. Neither one of them want to go ahead and come on here and talk and put themselves on the hot seat. Not on none of my other channels on the hot seat. We already know that she won't show her face, and Eli is afraid of comments by everybody in the comment section. So it is what it is. But what I will do say is this: leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy the second episode of the hot seat. There is more hot seats coming up. Political, religious, sports, anything goes on the hot seat. You say something that's weird, we bring it up here, we debate, and if you are on the hot seat, you are on the hot seat. Leave a thumbs up. Now check this out. I ain't going through Jeffrey all the way. Like, that's a whole lot. So if you left a comment, if I didn't get to it, we're doing deliveries right now. If you didn't get to it, it is what it is. But on the hot seat, we go ahead and get it in. I heard from Necro. He said I was being a Karen. He also took my wrench away, which I said, why do I still have one? But one of the trolls who doxed Pedro was like, how does he still have a wrench on here? And how do you still? So he took their advice and words and took it away, but not my advice on them doxing people and doing all that. He's doing thumbnails on weird stuff and all that other crazy type stuff going over there. So Necro, that's as far as a mention that you were going to get. And just like the thing that happened with what has been happening, you guys have been watching Revolution. Hopefully you understand. Don't jump to conclusions because you made yourself look very, very silly. I'm not challenging you. I'm not competing with you. I'm doing what I do, which is why you say you got to get better at doing your content. You got to get better at doing your videos. It's because of what it is that I do. You also said that I gave the right information about my video about the beta testing and going over for the tier system. You said that's all the way right. So people, there was not no fake news like he claimed to say. While he was on the other side, it was real news. And then once he gets into the hot seat and he don't even know what it is, he even made up that I defamed his character. And a question was asked to him by Jose Alvarez, and he said, that's a good question. Am I speaking before he speaks? Yes, you were, because I'm doing my live episode now, and you went live hour and some change before me. So you did do all that. You feel a certain way. I'm not taking George away from you. George is a free man, and I want to know why you feel that you have to say that you're not going to do like pastors handling their associate preachers, and they can do what they want to do to learn and grow. You don't control him either. You're looking for a co-host and someone to help your channel grow and do good things. Just make sure you work on that. I ain't got no issues on who you get. Just like how you gave the dashing investor a wrench. You don't know this guy. You don't know anyone. You don't have a wrench on my channel. You don't know why? Because you get a wrench on my channel when you understand my philosophies, when you understand my rules, when you understand who I mute, who I do. I'm not giving everyone a wrench just to say that, well, if there's trolls in here, they will protect my channel. Right now, when you said everyone don't deserve a wrench because you need people there to protect yourself, you're doing the exact same thing Flex is doing and Necro does. Everybody has a wrench. People with wrenches are there and they know how to moderate and handle your channel just so that everything is going right. So that's why when I said congratulations to the new moderators, is because they didn't do anything to even earn it. They've never been there to help your channel with keeping things out. You gave it to them as a reach to say, will you just keep these trolls out who I don't know out of my channel? That's not what wrenches are for. Moderators are there to be a moderator, to do what they have to do and monitor your channel. That was part of what me and George did, and you did not let him speak about that when you said, George, we're going to let George tell you about the things that he did this past weekend. And you said you were on Hot Facts, right? Isn't that true? He said yes, and you cut him off. So he didn't get a chance to tell you that we were speaking about myself, Pedro, everybody, Terry, who no reason to do work with everyone. I don't care who it is, and that's what George does too. Now listen to the words the revolution said and why this is so weird. Like, I'm not even like doing this weird stuff. Listen to this.
And yeah, by the way, my co-host that usually would be with me on Fridays, he had other obligations today. So the show still have to go on. You have other obligations. We understand that. There's no problem about that. It's going to be times he's going to be on other content creators' show because he do have a digital reputation as a subscriber. And, you know, it's all good. And he supports a whole lot of channels, you know, so he's out there today doing it, you know, and everything. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. He's doing it well. So that's what we want him to do. And I'm not going to do him like I see pastors do. They're preachers, associate ministers in the pulpit, you know, won't give them an opportunity to use their voice. Don't give them an opportunity to use their creativity. Don't give them an opportunity to speak a message to the community. That's why we open the platform up working with him. And I will be doing it with other content creators working with them. Get that OJT hands-on training. I don't train everybody the same. I train them according to their character and on how the way they perceive things. I let them discover truth for themselves. I don't handcuff them nor control them. So he's doing his thing while we still got to do what we're supposed to do over here. And I thank him for even coming aboard to this channel to be part of this community, to do what he got to do. Now, with that being said, there you go. And we got our co-host here today, and he's going to tell you about some of the things that he's been doing. You know, this weekend he was on Hot Facts with Robert Reese live last Friday. Is that correct? Last Friday, isn't that right, Hope?
That's correct, sir.
All right, so no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let our co-host go ahead and read the chats and respond to everybody in the chat room and everything. We on YouTube Live, not StreamYard. StreamYard, I would have been clicking everybody's comments.
All right, people. So you heard that. He's like, I'm going to let him do. He can go do what he wants. That's what we want. He's been doing that before anyone. I'm not taking nobody away. He did a show that was positive, and we went over everything. And part of the show, you know, as you saw at the end, Rev said, you know, my co-host is back. I'm going to let him tell you what he's been doing. George didn't say nothing. The Rev said, isn't that right? You were on Hot Facts last Friday. Isn't that right? George said yes. And the Rev didn't even let him talk. So George didn't even get a chance to say why he was on the show and what we did. So you lied even in your own thing. I'm not going to do like the pastors doing the associate pastors. Why is he an associate pastor and someone being under tutelage and training and teaching from you to learn things? We all learn from each other, but what makes you think that, you know, like that's what it is right there? But for you not to even let him say why he was on Hot Facts and the message that we were putting out there shows that you are controlling and not letting him say what he wants to say. That's why you're on the hot seat also. So with that being said, people, we out of here like Chuck Woolery, okay? And two. But let me see. See, it's hard on StreamYard. I gotta try to go back. It'll have me go back through all of the chat. I can't. Let me see. We got Jax, TF. See, he says at TFT. See, at TFT, at Ruker. See, I can't even see all this, people. I don't even know all this stuff is going on. See, but that's the whole thing. The hot seat, people. This ain't no show where trolls come in and try to mess up your show. I have a planned show. So if you trolls want to get something to say, you gotta show your face or join in on the topics. We out of here, people. Now I'm gonna leave y'all with some party music.